Got clothes laying on the floor.
Hello. What's up, people? We got Wasted Talent Fabrications and 815 LSX swaps. So far in the house, we got Bubba Ayers, Tim Windsor, and Downhill Daddy, and Jason's Garage. Hey, how's it going, gentlemen? We are live on YouTube and Facebook.
Oh, doubling up.
Okay, yes, sir.
Nice.
Jason's Garage. How you doing, sir?
Fellas.
What's up, Jason?
How you doing?
Yes, sir. Nice. Jason's Garage. How you doing?
Somebody's got it up in the background still.
I think y'all have to mute your background there, Jason.
Oh, sorry. Let me
Oh,
do this.
Somebody's got it up in the background still.
I think y'all have to mute your background here.
Is that better?
Yes, sir.
I got them all backwards.
How you gentlemen doing today?
Good.
Yep.
So I had to work, so that wasn't that great.
Same here.
I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
Good. Doing pretty good.
Yeah, I had to work too.
Yeah, well, dang. I'm about to get me one of them jobs.
Listen, no, you don't. I can't wait to join you with the no job.
Just
Tim
kidding.
Windsor, what's up?
No, I did go out and do some car lot stuff today, though, so I guess I was working. Though it's getting ready. The temperature has dropped quick here, and it's forecasted for a bunch of snow tomorrow. So we're going to see. I hope not.
Oh.
We'll see. It's supposed to start like right now, which is not yet. It's just raining a little bit. But
It completely missed us, which is extremely odd where I'm at. I got
It's
nothing.
raining here.
What's up, stupid fast? Yeah, we don't do cold weather.
Downhill, what's up, brother?
We don't do snow for sure and ice and all that. Everybody freaks out. And
Yeah, I know a lot of people that are headed to sick week
What's
are
up, Jim?
concerned about how they're going to get through it if they haven't left already.
yeah, once they get there, they'll probably be okay. But yeah.
Oh, yeah. They got to trailer through all of that, because I assume most people are going to trailer the rides down and then go from Bradenton, I think.
That's what I would have done, but I got an open trailer too, and that was my biggest concern. If I did go, I'm like, man, it's going to be winter, and I'm going to have to still go through all the snow and salt, and not that I got a car that's worth taking yet, but
yeah, it still sucks. So I made
the going, guys,
in what was it, November with the Z on an open trailer, and I had all kinds of. I hit a snowstorm right at the end coming into Maryland, and it messed up a lot of stuff. A lot of the rust that you see in my project going through there is from that one trip. Other than that, it's always lived inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, my car's all rusty anyway, so we're good.
Well, that's why I started building a crap car that I don't care about.
Right.
That's what I feel like about my truck. It's like I got it and it was barely any rust, and now like 2 years in, rockers are like gone, and I'm like,
oh wow,
do I even care anymore? Because
no.
you fixed it, and in 2 years it's gonna happen again. So as long as I live in the Midwest, I'm just gonna accept the fact that it's gonna be rusty.
Exactly.
So glad I won't have to deal with that over here.
Bubba, what's up? Car mob in the house.
What's up, Bubba?
Everyone getting in.
Oh yeah. Let me put this up before.
Yeah, so finally got the Z running in today's video. So
I saw that.
Yeah, it was pretty. That was a good day. Once I got everything fixed on it.
Y'all make sure to hit that like button. So, if you guys are not subscribed to these three gentlemen on the screen here, Wasted Talent Fabrications. He is he's already over 500, but he's going to, he will be at the No Name Nationals.
Yep.
As far as going on. Jason's Garage, he's way over 500. He's good, but still check him out. Cool stuff. He will be at No Name Nationals.
I will.
And 815 is over 500, but he's still trying to get Wasted, and 815 are racing to 1,000, and Patina Pit Stop as well. So all three of them, guys, hit them up. 815, are you going to No Name Nationals? Have you decided yet?
I actually haven't heard too much about it, other than I've heard the name of it, but I don't know much about it yet.
Well, on Friday, John, Wilburn.
Wilburn.
John Wilburn.
Right, 7 o'clock.
on his channel, he'll be going all into it. He's the one that's pretty much running it. But it's YouTubers uniting to have an event. There's going to be
basically a YouTuber call out type deal.
Yeah, there's going to be drag racing. There's going to be motorcycle stuff. It's a couple different things. It's in Sikeston, Missouri, which is from the Arkansas, Missouri, Kentucky, and Tennessee border, all right there. So it's like right there. And then also the good thing about it is it's all YouTubers. Now you have to have at least 500 subs to participate. Now other people can come. Anybody can come.
Yeah, anybody can spectate.
Yeah, exactly. To participate, you have to have 500 subs. So, to my knowledge, this is the biggest YouTuber event outside of YouTube itself. When they do their yearly event, but definitely the biggest automotive YouTuber event that I've seen.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I appreciate that, brother.
Half-assed in the house. What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
So, Car Mob, the first one tonight to donate, that's freaking awesome, brother. All the money that will come in from here until April is all going to the LSV, the LS Volvo build, where a group of YouTubers are getting together and putting a 6.0 LS engine, Chevy LS, in a 1996 Volvo 960 wagon. And we're all going to do it. We're going to try to do it in 3 days. Most likely it'll take 5 or 6, but
we're going to do it in 5 days, but he's got this ridiculous goal.
We're going to try.
And he's got to get all his money together to pay for my consulting fee.
You gotta have goals, man. You gotta have goals.
What's going on, Darren? Half-ass?
He's got high hopes.
Chilling, y'all. Came in to see you guys.
How you doing up there? Cold up there, huh?
Dude, we're gonna get between tonight and I think it's tonight and tomorrow. There's supposed to be 10 or 11 inches of snow. So maybe a little fun in the XJ. We'll have to see.
Nice.
Hey, Speaking of that, hey Bubba, how's the weather there in Dallas area, bud? Over here, we're supposed to get some snow. Y'all keep that shit up north. Y'all keep that shit in Detroit and all that, man.
I got it up here in Dayton, Ohio. So it's raining now, but we're getting there.
Yeah, we're running through it right now. But
it's 66 and cloudy down here right now.
Oh, turbos on this GTR.
Yeah.
Oh, WTF. Nice job on the car. I should
Thank you.
Congratulate you in person.
Yeah. On purpose.
On purpose.
I like that.
On purpose. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, no, I was stoked for that.
Appreciate it.
Little sneak peek, though. The good times don't last very long.
What's that?
I said little sneak peek. The good times don't last for very long.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Next week's video will not be such a good mood video like this one was.
Yeah, be careful out there, Tim.
Yeah.
I don't know about where you live, but we don't do snow around here, boy. And Bubba, if y'all do get ice and snow and all that, like we are supposed to get here, hopefully it's not like last year when Texas got it, buddy.
Texas just shuts down.
Yeah,
now, Arkansas does too, but at least our electricity stays on.
The snow doesn't normally make it all the way down here.
No, if it does, well, when I was in Iraq, it snowed that year.
Oh, I've seen it snow in Balad. Yeah. I was in Balad, and I was there in the summer when it was 135 degrees, and then I came back in the winter and it snowed. And I was like, "This is the most messed up place."
Well, when I say snowed, I mean it like covered the ground. It was snow.
Okay, so I saw flakes fall.
Inches.
Oh yeah, no, we didn't get that much.
It gets cold up in the mountains.
We were all joking about hell freezing over and all this stuff.
Oh, we did the same thing when.
You know, there's a place in Michigan that's actually named Hell, Michigan.
Sounds about
No
right.
joke. So if you ever see a picture on the internet, it's like a sign, like a road sign says hell, and there's icicles hanging off it. It's from Michigan. It's like
Midnight Road. How's it going, buddy?
It's not its official name, but yeah.
Huh?
We have a place in Ohio. They call it Helltown. It's like a haunted town that's been, abandoned, but that's not the real name of it. It's like something township. But
Oh, Hell's the official name of this place here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna make a joke and say it's that city above Detroit, but I can't even think of the dang name in there in Michigan now. It's just escaping me. But
Above Detroit?
Yeah, well,
where I live, because I live just above Detroit.
Dearborn? Yeah, Dearborn. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, that's next. You know, Dearborn has the highest Arabic population outside of the Middle East.
Wow.
I didn't want to say all that, but yeah. I didn't want to be like the place where all the Arabic people are, but yeah.
Oh, they're cool. They got great
Oh,
food.
yeah.
Listen,
Oh, man.
Awesome.
shawarmas. Gotta get them shawarmas.
Patina, appreciate that, buddy.
Hell yeah.
521K.
What number are you at there, Patina? Where are you sitting nowadays?
I'm so good at Cena the other day.
What does what's that mean?
Something.
That's the name of our race to 1,000 subs.
Oh, okay.
YouTube 1K 2022. I mean,
You got to break that down for me. I'm a little slow sometimes.
You know, for a guy who was in the Army, you don't acronym very well.
Man, it's I've been out of the Army longer than I was in the Army.
Yeah, that was the thing for me to wrap my brain around the other day. Is I have spent more time in the Navy now than I've done anything else in my life.
Yeah, just wait till it's the other way around, where you're out of the Navy longer than you've was in the Navy.
Listen, the way I'm going, we'll see if I make it that long.
And maybe one of you guys can explain something, like a question I've always had. Why is there conflict between the branches of the military?
Oh, it's easy. So you know how you and your brother bag on each other, or if you have a brother, it's always. But as soon as somebody else bags on him, you're like, oh hell no. It's kind of like that, unless you're the Coast Guard, and then that's just a completely different thing.
I don't know. I don't have any siblings, but I always wondered because all I see is like the TV.
No, yeah, they're just teasing each other. But I tell you this: another person or another military or somebody that wasn't came in and started messing with one of them, they would all come together.
Right. Don't ever mess around doing that. That's for sure.
Just seemed like there was always like the Air Force. You guys are a bunch of pussies or whatever it is.
Exactly.
Well, I don't know.
Chair Force, the Navy, yeah, make fun of everybody.
Chair Force.
Chair Force. Oh, Bill, appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. Yes, I appreciate all the donations, gentlemen. Like I said, it is going to the Volvo build in April, which is not going to be cheap, even though we're going to do as cheap as we can.
It's like Patina says he's at 605.
Okay.
Good.
He's cool.
That's
dude.
pretty good. We started at 555, so.
Oh, Brailsford said there's no. Okay. Don't get me started on my Navy jokes now. I got a whole slew of them. I'm telling you.
Well, what is Brailsford in?
Ships.
Is he a Marine or
he's in the Navy?
Oh, is he? All right.
Well, the Navy, the Marines is the Department of the Navy. They don't like hearing that, but
What's the Naval Marines?
Wasted's on mute or something. I don't know what he's doing.
He's on a phone call.
Wrench dude, what's going on, bro? I can't stand by. I don't much care for Biden, but I don't much care for most presidents. So better than the last one, in my opinion, but that ain't saying much here either. Let's see. Yes, we won't better not get into politics though. Yeah, but all rag on each other for sure. Yeah, Tim, appreciate that, brother. Kids eating crayons. Yeah, Brailsford, I know.
Boy, he's got an opinion.
Yeah, well, like I said, don't get me started on the Navy. We'll start talking about cleaning ships with seamen.
Oh, man.
Why they got their name tag on the back of their pants. And
now I just want to stir the pot and look at you guys all argue and fight.
No, it's not really like that. It's just we all give each other shit.
I know. I'm just joking around.
Yeah, be on with you. No politics. Yes, sir. It never ends well. So we are live on Facebook and YouTube. So if you I haven't seen anybody pop in from Facebook, but if you do, make sure to comment. Let us know you're here, guys.
Yeah, my wife was asking questions about my heart appointment.
Oh, well, speaking of not doing so well, no. Not living that long.
No, yeah. So yeah, it's only one of three things. Either my heart hangs straight up and down, which is not necessarily a bad problem, or I have a scar in one of my valves, or I have a dead spot in one of my valves. It's one of those three things.
All sounds not good.
Well, the heart being more straight up and down is just a me size thing, so that there's nothing wrong with that. So that's best case scenario.
They always freak out on me because I have a heart murmur. They're like, they stop and listen when they're taking my pulse. I'm like, I had it forever. No biggie.
I've never had any heart
It's still there
before and never had any issue with any of this, but now all of a sudden I've got some heart issues after getting a shot that I was forced to get.
That's
May
all.
or may not be related.
Oh,
They had some stuff about that on the news the other
right.
day.
Yeah, they do that. Unfortunately, I'm finding this out 66 days from when I'm supposed to leave here. And so if it is a bigger issue, you might be getting a rain check from me on this Volvo build.
Oh.
Well, if I have to go in for heart surgery and get delayed, that can maybe.
I could see that messing it up. Hopefully it's nothing like that.
That's what I'm hoping too. It doesn't work into any of my plans because I want to be out of this place as soon as possible. Yeah. So.
Well, not just, not saying
Not
that.
on the schedule.
Yeah. It turns out, like if I go in Wednesday and the doc tells me I got to deal with this, I'm gonna be like, listen, this is not. See what I got on the list here? That's not there.
See, Brailsford says medical retirement ain't bad, right? But he's on the edge of actually retiring without medical. So,
well, I'll be doing both full medical.
Right,
well,
right.
I'm going to be 100% disabled, like
right.
with everything that I've got.
I was
That's
talking
not
to Big Block, which I haven't seen Big Block yet, but I was talking with him,
There's a fish.
and apparently
Oh, Bubba.
the 100% disabled is over 100%. The way the VA does their math, I'm like, to get mine to 100%, which I didn't think was that far. It's only like 10% more or whatever. But he's like, no, that 10% needs to be like 30 or 40% to get there. I'm like, dang, really?
So like my sleep apnea is 50% disability right off the cusp.
Mm-hmm.
Say I had another 50% disability thing, that would only actually get me another 25% disability. So after 50, it's some weird. It's the most government math you've ever heard of.
Well, have them watch one of your streams, and they'll give you a mental disability.
Oh man,
There's
Bubba on Facebook.
You are not far off at that. Yeah, see, Brailsford. I haven't even claimed any of the mental disability. That's just so I destroyed my ankle on active.
Well, you can only reach
destroyed
100%.
my wrist.
Even if you get 300%, you only pay 100%.
There's a limit.
Yeah,
but at least disability is tax-free money, so I do.
It is completely tax-free money. If you get 100%, it's insurance for you and your family.
Yep.
And
there's
then
a lot
dental
of
and vision
things. Well, dental I don't worry about.
90%, you don't get medical for your family. You don't get vision or dental.
Well, so that all comes out of my retirement. My part of my retirement check pays for all of that, so it'd be more money in my pocket if we get.
But if you get 100, I was about to say it won't have to pay for that. So,
well, that's one of those things I won't figure any of that out because I was supposed to have started that process already, but because of this, it's now pushed all of that back because I can't even start my VA claim.
Well, luckily, the VA has all moved to the computer now.
Yes.
Finally, and it's much quicker. Instead of a year to 2 years, it's now about 3 to 6 months.
Give or take, yeah.
Yep. Now it could take longer, but most of the time that's.
Oh, mine will take longer because that's just.
Hey, Bubba again. Appreciate that, Bubba. Yeah, this first time trying the Facebook thing, bud, and
Narcs does it all the time. It seems to have.
I know, and he's the one that when he said that, I'm like, you know what, I've got it. Why not run it? So
he's streaming right now.
Yeah, he's up doing his.
It works okay.
So half-ass, how many subs are you at now?
I don't know. Let me look.
I think you're 6 something, right?
I don't know. We'll find out.
So if you are, you need to join this race with Wasted, 815.
I don't have some to race. My trans is still.
No,
racing.
You're racing to 1,000
drivers.
Oh.
But that's the thing. I'm not racing. I'm just trying to stay out in front. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not in this race.
That's racing, isn't it?
I'm literally. I have a broom and I'm standing back, like swatting at him, like get away.
Take it easy, Bill. Be careful out there with that snow, buddy.
Yeah, because when I saw you, you were at 666, and that's when you started begging, and I'm at 664 now, and I was like, man, I would have been close too.
Yeah,
I'm at 731.
Oh,
well, I couldn't pass up an opportunity to make a post with the 666 one. Like, come on, someone get me off of this number.
Right.
There you go. Brailsford said he's 249 away from his wife learning stick shift. In his Mustang.
Wow.
Oof, that's going to be rough.
That is.
On the clutch.
See, I'm going to teach both my kids. You're both learning how to drive stick, but we're doing it in that piece of crap Jeep out there. Jeeps are junk. Well, Jeep
what's going on
Wrangler.
with Dude over
What are
here?
you talking about? Yeah, what's up?
Well, I'm just hanging over here. You know,
Oh, he
everybody's
is
just
here.
talking, and it's just kind of like,
How
I'm just
fast you like
gonna
Jeep
listen.
Wranglers?
What?
You like Jeep Wranglers?
Yeah, I had a bunch of them. Yeah, what's wrong with Wranglers?
Well, okay, the 2006.
they're
That's
Jeeps.
what I've drove 2013s. They ride like crap. They're
Was
bad
the
on gas.
TJ?
They're not comfortable.
I always forget which that
So-
is the coil spring. Was that the first year for the coil
I
spring?
guess,
or-
yeah.
So
The
here's
round
the
headlight one?
thing you got to remember about Jeeps, though. There isn't really a comparable vehicle on the market that is Jeep.
That
Really?
Bronco.
Well,
That
now,
Yeah, not really.
now. But here's the thing.
Bronco's way more luxury.
You can call something a bad car if you have a comparable vehicle to say that it's bad against. See, that's what
Toyota
makes
makes
Jeeps
something.
amazing because you can't
Well, let's put
compare
it this way:
anything
Jeep
else.
as a daily driver is bad. Jeep
Got the-
going off road is great.
I'm not
They
defending
do-
Jeeps. I don't want
They
you to think
suck on
that.
gas. I'll give you that much. You know,
Now,
Yeah,
Jeep
I hear
Cherokee
you.
or something like that, that's fine. They're cool. They're comfortable.
Yeah, I
they're
mean,
good.
they're not
I'm
getting
talking about the
40
Wrangler.
miles to the gallon. I mean, that's
Nah.
important to me.
if
Not
they
gonna happen.
if they would have made back in the day, if they would have released a Jeep with a little diesel in it, would have like blown up and been huge.
Oh.
But
So Brailsford's got a new clutch and trans to go in it. He's just giving the old one the Viking
Ah.
funeral on the way out.
Well,
Now
you
we
know, you
understand.
got iron, right?
Yeah.
Y'all got one more sub out of me. I just
There you go, Jason.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
So I'm actually looking for a Wrangler to put an LS in to do the Cleatus and Cars burnout
yeah.
contest.
That'd
I
be
think-
cool.
I think if I lowered one and had an LS in it, that'd be pretty fun to do burnout.
Now,
in.
in a
I
Wrangler,
would like to do that in an old Jeep, not a Wrangler, but like an old post Jeep or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I know
My
we're
buddy's-
Jeeps had a V8 in it back in the day.
that's going to be pretty rough in those Jeeps. Their axles, you have to switch the whole drive chain out. You can blow those things right up.
But
I got a buddy who's wanting to do that swap in his Jeep.
the Wrangler, the one I have, is a 4-cylinder, so
Yeah.
it's,
That's the
it's
AX.
pretty tight in there too. I don't know if you could fit a V8.
An LS will fit in there, yeah. It's,
Really? It's
Yeah.
pretty tight.
That's pretty
That's-
common swap.
Yeah. And there's
I
a
wanna
reason that's
do
why
a-
the LS swaps into everything. It's the V
Very
is
narrow.
tight. So I mean when people go back and forth on these coyotes and what they can do with them, yes, you can do big things with them, and they take a bit of money to do it. And if you have the space and that's your prerogative, hell yeah. But I stuff V8s into shitty little Japanese cars, and there's not a lot of room there.
Yeah. You have to widen the frame on the Jeeps, I'm pretty sure, for any V8.
Mm.
They're just they
Um,
narrow in. If I'm not mistaken, I know you got to do it on the Cherokees to do it
So-
because it's unibody
Yeah,
stuff.
the Cherokees do. I believe on the Wranglers, you just got to massage the firewall in a few spots for some transmission clearance.
Some 10-pound massaging.
Yeah, yeah, a little bit of that.
If it's a burnout Jeep, it's only got to last about 5 minutes, and it doesn't have to be pretty. So
Well, and that's the
got to
thing.
haul it all the way back though.
If it's a burnout Jeep, you just put a freaking 2-inch body lift on it, and that'll give you all the room you need under the hood. You know what I mean?
true.
That whole body on frame thing, you get some big ass nuts and just do a lift like with that.
Wranglers are
guess that-
stupid expensive. I'll tell you that. Like
Yeah.
people pay more for them than they do regular
Big
vehicles.
money.
Ta-da!
That's fair.
There he is.
Nice.
I'm
What's
having
going
some
on?
technical difficulties tonight.
You don't say.
He looks kind of like a hipster caveman.
You should see the one he sent me today it's the picture of that picture aged to where he's like 90.
Oh,
It's a good one.
It is
Well, we're
pretty
talking about-
funny.
we were talking about subs, dude. Where are you at?
Yeah, junk.
Okay.
Are you back to being junk? I thought you were doing good.
I was like up 20 and now I'm down 17. It's fine.
What the hell?
God damn.
You might want to
And
start a
I
whole
don't
new
even
channel.
have much to take is the worst part of it.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is you might want to start a whole new channel. Keep this one, just but start a new channel because you should be growing faster than that.
We're up to 384, I guess.
Oh, then you're doing.
Yeah, you're still growing. That's pretty,
So that's what Narcs is actually doing. He's started
Yeah.
his new channel because he wanted to get his drag and drive stuff separate from his personal stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see how that works out for him.
Yeah, because not the drag rate. So you got cars, which everybody has a car, right? Everybody likes a lot of people like automotive,
I own a train.
but then you go to racing and all that, and then
I
you get a
bet
lot
you a train.
smaller. group.
Well, and so here's the thing. I think that the drag and drive stuff is going to bring more people quicker because I think that does better than the builds. Like a lot of people get into a good build series and those guys are loyal and will watch all the way through and whatnot.
Sure.
But the masses like these drag and drive events. And so you're going to get a bunch of people that come in for that and then don't watch anything else. So,
Well, and there's no wrong way to do that because if the drag and drive channel takes off, you can just cross promote back to the other channel.
yeah.
Right.
Well, and
Well,
the only
it's
problem with the
not
drag
gonna
and drive
pop up.
event is that you're going to only have so much footage for a period of time. And 6 months after that drag and drive, no one cares about it anymore.
Right. That's
You
going to
know
be
what I
hard
mean?
on that.
That's the problem.
True.
Until the next one.
Well, yes, and then everyone cares. And with those drag and drive events, you want to be the first couple of guys to upload. Like it is key for you to stay up all damn night and get that video up. Because if you get a video out before the big guys get their video out, everyone's trying to see what they did. So they'll watch somebody's garbage, level. I'm not saying anyone's is garbage, but you know what I mean? They'll watch the lower guys to see the bigger guys in their video.
When I was at Cletus and Cars Indy, there was a guy that had like next to no subs and no videos, and he had huge numbers on the videos he was posting during the event.
Yep,
and even
just
when
'cause-
I did
Yeah, only one there.
PRI, when I did PRI, I did a couple shorts as soon as I got there, and then just tried to get a couple things out. And that was my biggest actual video that wasn't a live or wasn't a short, was that PRI video.
Yeah, PR is a popular one. We're doing SEMA in the fall. That ought to be a good one. So.
And I went Thursday and I put my video out Friday morning, so it was still pretty early too.
Well, I'm hoping this No Name Nationals. I'm sure it's going to be fun. I know it will be. It's good. But I'm hoping it's good for everybody.
It is. It's going to be great for everybody.
Everybody's channel.
Well, and so you're going to see
talking to each other.
Everyone's going to be rocking around videotaping everyone else's stuff, and so it's kind of like we do these lives, and your subscribers see me, and my subscribers see you, and then and that's what it's going to be, just on a way bigger scale. The trick is going to be having something cool there that makes all the other channels want to point their camera at it for some reason. And that's going to be the trick.
So that's coming up sooner, or is that what your Volvo's for?
That's what the Volvo's going to do. That's in the end of September, 1st of October. September 30th, October 1st, I think it is.
Yeah.
In Sikeston, Missouri.
Well, maybe my truck will be done by then.
I would hope so, but it's a Dodge, so there's actually going to be quite a few Mopar people there.
Yeah, it's kind of
it's definitely you better watch your Dodge Tone there. You're gonna get
shit. I'm talking shit, but I actually really like your truck.
You're gonna get hemmed up.
I really do. Like the Prospector to me is one of the best looking Dodge trucks there was.
Also, this is talking shit from the guy who doesn't want to.
You ever seen a swept line? Or
I don't want to.
I don't know.
I know.
I'm just saying I like the Prospector look.
Have you ever drag raced on an actual drag strip before, Cletus?
Me?
Yeah.
Hot Rod Power Tour 2013 in Memphis. Yes.
Okay. In anything fast or what?
No, I was fucking around. I was in a smart car.
All right. We're gonna put you in a car that has some power, and we're gonna put you down the strip, and we'll watch the lights turn on, and then you'll be ruined. And
your wife will send them down in your 350.
Listen, that is not for everyone. T56 on like 500 and some horsepower. That is.
I believe in Cletus. I think he can do it. He's got the insurance to pay for it.
That's what I was just going to say. I don't know.
What you're saying is you don't want your clutch ruined.
Yes,
I can drive a stick.
Very expensive. Yeah, everyone can drive a stick.
I've done plenty of burnouts, and I've done plenty of driving.
Yes.
Have you had your T56 rebuilt?
Nope, it's still the GTO one.
So I had mine rebuilt the year after I put it in, because the guy I got it from said it was good.
Yeah,
it wasn't, and it was like $2,600 to do a Tick Performance rebuild and an LS7 clutch. So it's good to go now. But
I've got the Monster, what is it, LT1 or LT2 dual clutch or dual plate one in there. And then I've never had any issue, knock on some wood, with with that thing. I got it out of a GTO that had like less than 50,000 miles on it.
Is yours noisy?
No, not really.
My trans makes tons of noise, and it's ever since I got it. It's rebuilt and everything drives good. It's noisy.
Well, I mean, it would be hard to hear anything really out of the trans with all of the damn noise from the motor. So
fair.
Like even in the video today, if you notice when they go from like mid car forward, that it makes with the header because it's got the big 1 7/8" headers on it, and the whole drivetrain is got more stuff done to it. It makes some noise up there.
Is that the
chat
sticky
got
headers?
quiet. Is everybody still there in chat? Say hi.
That's the same headers I'm using too. Then.
Yeah. Okay.
Down,
yeah, I just wrapped them with the heat wrap this time around because they were ceramic coated or whatever the aluma coated they come, and that didn't last forever.
It had a Megan Racing full catback exhaust when it was the RB20 motor. So I just had them cut that and do 3-inch all the way back. So it still got the big Megan Racing like Ricer exhaust on it through the V8.
Yeah. Well, that's what we did. We actually took muffler tips and made them look just like the regular Z tips do. So it's a full stainless with just 2 cans on the back exhaust. And then I've got the dumps under 3-inch dumps underneath the seats so I can open her up. Maybe I need that. It's pretty useless for anything other than just really getting some attention. When that thing cams so hard when I put no backbuster to the motor, she cams so hard, and everyone just is like, because my car looks like it's out of the Fast and the Furious movie, right? And then it lopes harder than most people's muscle cars, and they're like, "What is going on over there?" Yeah, I'm building that. I got that 6.0. I don't remember if I told you, but I got an iron 6.0. And a 6.2 rotating assembly. So I'm going to build that motor to put into the 240. Ooh, yeah. Nice. So
aren't all the 6.0s iron or whatever?
What?
Aren't all the 6.0 iron block?
No, mine's an aluminum block. Well, mine was a 6.0 originally, and then I bored and stroked it.
The
so
GTOs and stuff have it.
Yeah, GTO and the Corvettes. And mine's the bastard year because it has the 24X reluctor, but my cam gear is on the front. So when I go to the Terminator X, I have to order the 52 and then repin some shit to make it work. Because of course, why wouldn't I have that one?
113.
What's up, 113? Destroyer, how's it going?
Is this thing on? What's up, brother? Destroyer, hey, what's up, brother?
So they're on Instagram. There is somebody who does not have a YouTube channel, but he has built a Volvo wagon 760 with a engine in it, with a LS engine in it. Sorry. So I've been talking with him. I'm going to try to get him on the show this week. He's doing sick week with it, so he won't be on this week, but maybe next week.
Dumping out in front of the tire there with the exhaust. Okay. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not all the way up on my Volvos, but how similar is this to the 9?
Apparently, it's pretty similar. It's a little bit smaller. Like it doesn't have, as far as the research I can find, it doesn't have as much room in the engine bay. So I don't know if he was able. I want to talk to him to see if he was able to reuse his stock radiator and all that stuff, like we can in the 960.
It looks like he is running an LSA setup from what I can see. What do you think their 915? Does that look like a hat for an LSA? Yeah, that looks like the blower. Yeah.
So that means it's got all the room.
Yeah. That'd be sweet. That's what I want to do on the 240 eventually, but I got
a picture of the engine bay here.
Having the Fox body and the 240 is just too much money to really get either one.
You got some drag radio.
Come on, just sell your house, live in your.
I was gonna say, yeah, I got the Z in the Subaru. I mean, and a freaking swap Cadillac truck. I don't even finish yet.
Send the Fox body over to me, and I'll take care of it for you. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, if you need places to put things, send shit to Oregon. I got places.
I got a Nissan, a Terrain.
Yeah.
I don't got.
Yeah, it's an LSA.
Yeah.
You can't.
It's got pretty good room
in your car.
What's that? I didn't hear you.
The old saying is you can't race your house, but you can live in your car. So
that is very true.
Oh, he took a lot of good pictures down here.
Yeah. I would like I said, I want to get him on here to talk to him.
Did I ever tell you guys about my buddy that's building the like drag PT Cruiser?
Oh, you've said something about that at one point.
Yeah.
Who else?
Fully caged out. It's like 700 horse.
There was somebody else saying that that their brother has a drag PT Cruiser and Neons or something. It was Big Block 402. His brother has like 2 drag PT Cruisers. Like,
Wow.
There's so many people having the same bad idea.
right?
Because they're so ugly and so cheap.
Coming from the guy who wants to build a V10.
Hey, that's a great idea.
So Dan and I actually talked about building a LS swapped PT Cruiser for Drag Week, but I don't know if that'll ever happen either.
I don't know, man. They're just not that comfortable, although neither are my cars, but still,
Yeah.
I don't know. They just don't.
They drive like a minivan. So
Like those HHRs too. Those things are freaking hideous.
dude,
Like,
and
what
they're
were they
so short.
thinking?
They're so short. You gotta like drive like this, you know. It's,
Hey, let's circle back around to
This is
V10. I'm going to take offense to this. It's
boy.
not a bad idea if you're the first person doing it.
It might not be a great idea if you're the only person doing it.
Well, you got to
There might
discover
be a
how
reason
bad
you're
it
the first
is.
person.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there could be a reason no one does that.
So what are you trying to put it in? And what are you doing to it?
Initially, it's just going to be running. That's what we're going to go for. We're going to rip a V10 out of a Ford pickup, and we're going to stuff it in a 64 Fairlane.
I was thinking Dodge
Oh,
for
okay,
some
yeah, no,
reason.
that's good.
Yeah, no, it would be different if it was a Dodge one. That's what makes it worse. It's the Triton V10.
Yeah.
That's what makes it the bad idea. If it was a Viper motor, I'd get behind that. I mean, first of all, that's some coin to get into it in the first place, and second,
I'm going for cheap and V10.
Yeah, no.
Dude,
I've heard them straight piped. They're nuts. They sounded ridiculous.
My neighbor down the road has a V10 Ram pickup with a 5-speed.
Yep.
His
with a 5-speed.
Yeah,
Right.
it's super rare. So he used a dually. So his ECM went out, and he asked me to help him find one because one company said they would fix it, and they stole it from him. So I looked around. There was only like 3 of them in North America. I got him one of them.
Wow.
It's so rare. It's insane. I didn't realize that they didn't make a V10 with a manual on anything.
Well, so my buddy had one with a T56 Magnum, the Magnum 6-speed. And it was the single cab. But I didn't know they put 5 speeds in them.
Apparently they did. A few of them or something. Maybe it's not a 5-speed. Maybe, but I could have sworn it is. I'll have to look
because all the V10
it would have been first gen or I'm sorry, second gen stuff.
I'm pretty sure that all the Vipers had the T56 Magnum editions. Those are supposed to be the really strong ones that everyone wants.
Oh,
they came in the Vipers and then the Viper trucks.
Yeah, it's not that. This is like a dually towing rig. So, yeah,
okay.
that was like the thing. Apparently, the ECMs don't play well together.
Yeah, I'd buy that.
Special deal. I don't know. Freaking crazy. But I wish you luck with your bad idea, dudes.
So circling back around to that bad idea. So once it's all done and everything's built and works and functions, we're totally investing in building a V10 with a Whipple on it.
Nice.
I am far more behind that part of the idea than I am any.
Because I've definitely never seen one of those.
No. How much is the Whipple for that thing, dudes?
It's really not that bad. No, it's actually. Let me look it up again.
Let me look it up again.
Have you looked at the price of superchargers lately?
Well,
like an 8.
Not wrong. Yeah, it's only.
You know, Bubba was talking about the price of supercharger in his last video.
Freaking crazy now.
Because he's got that used supercharger he's putting on that truck. And
Destroyer, hell yeah, brother.
Yeah,
heck yeah, Destroyer.
13
money. That's pretty good. That's funny.
So V10 F250 Whipple is only $2,026 complete.
With the manifold and everything?
That's what it says.
Wow.
With the manifold, that is a good price.
What size is the Whipple? How big is it?
Let me look.
Be like 71.
So, dudes, are you going to donate nationals?
Don't they rate those that way?
I'd like to. I'm running into a financial dilemma, but worst case scenario, I would still like to do it. It's just the car I bring is not going to be what I want it to be. So
I got you. Well, you could at least come and be in the show or spectate or yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry. This kind of an aside. Is Destroyer still selling his car? Or is that gone?
I believe we've scrapped that idea. Yeah.
Now, yeah. Well, I guess when Dodge announced they were not going to do that car anymore, kind of helped him change his mind.
I'm glad he did. Sorry for
getting a new one.
No, it's all good. Yeah. No, he's in fact he's looking for another project now. So instead of like they still have, he was going to sell it and get a different car to work on. They have project, but he's going to find a project still, but he's going to keep that car as well.
So, good. Everybody in the chat, everybody in the panel, you want to hear a good story on people that just throw stuff away and other people that get perfectly good Fox bodies for no money?
Yes.
Okay.
Fox body, something real big.
It's a Fox body.
Are you talking about me?
No. Well, it might be in this boat.
Because mine was free, by the way.
Oh, that's a way better boat.
Yeah, that's the only good Fox body there is, right?
Oh, dude, there's one for sale at the dealership when my dad bought his new truck. It was like a low mileage. It wasn't even that clean. 36 grand.
What?
Dang.
Never.
Dude,
I could buy a clean. I could buy a clean Fox body.
I got one for Christmas.
35.
He just bought me one for Christmas.
So a good buddy of mine, he's not even a car guy. He's actually more of a farmer. He had a friend he knew that said, I want to get rid of this 6-foot car trailer. It's got bad tires on it. It's been sitting behind the barn for like 10 years. And he's looking to sell everything on his property and retire. Cool. He's just going to move to a different state. So he went over there to buy the trailer. He's buying everything at scrap price because the guy didn't like what the scrap company was pricing him. So he got a 16-foot car trailer for $200 with bad tires. So he was already winning. And when he went over to get it from behind the barn, he said, well, what else do you got? Yeah, this scrap company won't give me nothing for this Mustang either. $300 is what he gave for an 89 Fox body, convertible, 5.0, 5-speed, rust-free. And he loaded it on his $200 trailer and drug it home. And he said, all you had to do is put gas in it.
Fucking hate that, man.
Midnight 13th phrase you won. Hey, that's cool, Midnight. I appreciate that, brother. Really appreciate that.
The stories are still out there. I know, right? Like some of them are such like ridiculous prices, and people are fighting over them. Stories like this.
I'm not a big fan of convertible Fox body anything.
Of course, yeah.
But at the same time, if somebody said, "Here's one for $300 and it runs and drives,"
what year?
What year? Cool. 89.
89. What year was Vanilla Isis? This was a 92, wasn't it?
Why are we asking this question?
Because that was the only cool one there was, right?
Like you're segueing into some bad knowledge right
now. Come on.
God.
But have you ever seen Vanilla
Isis? I'll Google it.
So,
isn't that the
Superchargers?
They just rebuilt that same car for Hoonigan for what's his name's daughter.
That's what I was asking about.
Yeah,
I thought.
So, Bubba says you can find a B&M 144. Parts are about 300. Labor, if someone builds it, it's like 1,000. So
that would bolt onto a V10. What are we talking about?
I don't know. I don't know enough about superchargers to put my input in. So,
well, my thing is the Whipple. It's not much taller than the factory intake. So at the end of the day, it's a nice package.
And dudes, it's all about that package.
Yeah, I like to keep it tight.
Loves the package.
I love you like I want to keep it tight and then put it in the car you're putting it in.
Well, you've seen the car. You've seen more of the car than most people. So
yeah, this train wreck. If you guys haven't gone over and seen the Fire Hazard Fairlane series on Dudes,
it's currently gone. It will be back soon.
Oh, you took them off? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're all gone.
Well,
yeah, they were like 48-minute videos of absolute trashery as far as editing.
Leave them on there. Leave them on there.
Yeah, leave them on there.
Well, they're there. They're just not public. So the new ones will be public.
We got a couple long rambling videos coming up. We're doing start to finish wiring build for doing a LS engine startup on an engine stand. So there's a lot that goes into that, but I think it'll be a cool
I've seen you
video.
posting about that, about somebody wanting to see starting them on engine stands. That's a great idea, especially if you go and find junkyard engines,
That's true.
And then you find out what's wrong with it, you rebuild it, whatever, and start it before you put it in the car. That's a great idea.
Yeah, we've started BMW engine on the engine stand, the El Camino, and now this one that we JB welded back together, we're going to start before we stuff it in anything.
Nice.
Yeah, I appreciate everyone's suggestions on how to fix that one junkyard motor I was playing with that I put on Instagram this week.
I was gonna make some comments, but everybody was like bombarding you with dumb shit.
I'm like, bring him. Like, so we get into the junkyard, and that truck had just got there, and I'm like, dude, it's got a 6.0 in it. This could be a candidate. And I looked at it, and I was like, is the oil pan off of that? And he rolls up underneath there, and he's like, oh no, rods hanging down underneath. But it has a set of decent heads on it, and $80 for a set of heads on a LS down here. Shoot.
Oh, I was about to say that's not good, but then again, that's where you are, I guess. But
yeah, I just picked up a set of 317.
I can get a whole LS engine for like $200 at the junkyard. So
No,
really,
mine's like $800.
Ours are like 400, but I picked up a set of aluminum 317 heads that had just been milled and valve jobbed for $100.
Oh shoot, that ain't bad.
Brailsford said he still believes in JB welding it. So
listen, I'm with you.
Is that our engine or your pistons?
No, he's talking about his pistons.
Yeah,
I think didn't Project Farm JB weld something that like a head together?
A lawnmower engine, yeah.
Doesn't sound like the greatest idea. Well, I can see a lawnmower, yeah.
Hey, listen,
it doesn't have as much.
Didn't last in the lawnmower engine.
Oh, that's like
for the two people on Facebook watching, appreciate you coming in, and if you would let us know that you're here.
So that video that I was telling you guys that's on Instagram, that reel it's at 176,000 views right now. Dang. All that video it was never meant to be used on social media or anything. When I got my Silverado, it's an 07 5.3 with the DOD. It had a collapsed lifter. So I set the phone in the engine bay, took the valve cover off, and started it so I could see which one was sticking. That's all the video was. It's like 7 seconds of showing the lifter, pausing, and then keep going. And 176,000 views now.
You know,
as far as I heard, 7 seconds on every platform is supposed to be like on the short videos. That's supposed to be what it needs to be to hit the algorithm. That's on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
Yeah, no longer than 15 is what I've been told.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So have you tried it on YouTube Short? The same video?
Yeah, 177 total views.
Yep, I've noticed that too. It does
some titling wrong.
I'll put the same video
the other way
out
around.
in 3 different platforms and not see same results.
It's always different results, but
I've never seen duplicate results on multiple platforms. It's always opposites.
Even
TikTok is liking this.
Videos don't hit great.
This blue lowered truck, TikTok seems to like it. But
that seems about right.
It looks like it's sagged in the ass. So that's
let me stand that.
There's a lot of teenagers up on the TikTok. Look at that cool old truck.
It is a cool old truck.
It's an antique.
Yeah,
it's classic.
Same thing happened. I got a Fox body video of my buddy at the drag strip, and he does a wheelie, slams it down, gets on it again, does a second wheelie, slams it down, and then finishes a race. And on Facebook, it was like 10,000 views, and everywhere else it's like nothing.
So I need to learn how to post on Facebook. I'm not Facebook oriented yet.
Well, if you post it on Instagram, it'll post to Facebook if you have it turned on, right?
Yeah, if you connect them.
Oh, I don't have that done correctly.
It's connected to my personal account for some reason. I can't fricking switch it.
So I had no forms of social media up until a year ago. So this is all new things to me.
Well, the new one is Throttle, and I'm trying to get on that and post regularly. But
Ignited.
I did get on there and sign up, but I haven't done anything on there.
Yeah, I saw you on there.
What'd you say the new one is?
Throttle.
I haven't been on.
Not spelled like throttle though. So
never heard of it.
Now, Nerds was the one that told me about it, and I tried to jump on.
A bunch of guys.
Have you guys? I've
in a room with a bunch of dudes.
I mirrored my channel over on Odyssey, but I heard some weird shit about Odyssey.
Odyssey, is that one you tried, Wasted?
Which one?
Odyssey?
No, I was on Rumble.
Oh, Rumble.
I haven't been over.
Yeah, I haven't heard Odyssey yet. Then
I threw a couple of the backlog videos up there just to toss some stuff up and test the waters. Because one of my buddies like, "Oh, it's great over here," and then I was like, "No, okay, I'm gonna leave."
Well, the thing with Odyssey is that you just like set it up and it just automatically mirrors your channel. So, but then I started reading some things about it being some type of like crazy right-wing conspiracy place, and it kind of freaked me out.
There's a couple of them out there.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's true or not.
You'll have that on those big jobs.
There's some, there's some things I like about Throttle. I think if that platform actually grew, I think it'd be a good community for.
So, how do you spell the Throttle if it's not how it's supposed to be?
THRODLE.
And it's only mobile app. There's nothing you can do on.
You get paid from it?
No.
You'd
have to ask Narc.
So it's more of just oh, I got you. So
more of just
I guess it's more of just putting your name out there to get people to come to your YouTube and Instagram and all that.
Yep, they link your Instagram and your YouTube, and it's just a car community app.
I'm downloading it.
Narcs has been talking to the owner of it, so he's got a little bit of the inside of what's going on with it.
It's got 4.3 stars with all of 23 reviews.
That's what I'm thinking.
Mail action.
Yeah, I don't browse for there.
He's not wrong.
Yeah. I'll tell you, for me,
only
with all this I got going on, plus, my OnlyFans, I don't have enough time for other apps. So
yeah, taking all those beehole pictures really takes it out of you for the day.
They got
you
money.
Gotta read that correctly. Let's move back to Brailsford's comment here. You got to enter the Odyssey and just rumble right into the throttle.
Throttle right into the rumble.
Throttle right into the rumble. Yeah.
You guys, oh my God.
Yep.
Hey, you thought about it however you chose to thought about it.
If you come here for wholesome family fun, you came to the wrong place.
Yeah, back up.
This is a family channel.
Yeah, but the Manson family is not your normal family.
Two viewers on Facebook, if you are my mom or something, you can go ahead and go.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Hi, Mom.
Freaking Manson family.
Hey, they were well organized. Let's give them that.
One of them was.
Yeah.
Dude.
So we also started posting a little more on Reddit since we started doing this race to 1K.
Yeah.
So
really?
We've been trying to find some subreddits, but
I've been told that works.
So I let Dan do that because he's more with the back and forth kind of hazing, and everything that he's posted on Reddit gets a little bit of a haze first, and then
dude, it's a bloodbath on Reddit.
Yeah. But it worked. I mean, he went back and forth with a couple guys, and then they ended up subscribing and everything, but he definitely had to talk smack with them at first.
That's how you're doing this. You got a whole production team over there.
You got a whole
scrubs. Yeah, it's just my fat ass by myself on here, old man in a typing on enhance.
Exactly.
Like enhance.
There's just two of us.
Apparently,
more than most of us.
I gotta say that's double of what I got going on over here.
What about Pinterest? Do you guys do Pinterest? Like put your
video I'm up on Pinterest all the time. You should see some of my stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm checking out some nice Crocs.
No. Like, all right,
I've got some very nice maternity.
You can share
really cool floral displays.
You can share your videos, like when you go to load them, you can hit share to Pinterest or whatever. As well.
I've seen that, and I wonder.
I've got like 30 or 40 subscribers from Pinterest.
I mean,
now from TikTok, I haven't got any. From Twitch, I got one. So I mean, I'm almost to 1,000 on TikTok now. So
you are now.
I'm gonna be famous.
It's going to be a hard stop at 1,000. Trust me.
You're catching me.
Problem with TikTok is it like disappears after a while. It just goes away. It's like they push it out there and then it just disappears.
Dude,
there's so much of it. It's just like shorts on YouTube. They just hit a certain point and then they just there's so many of them.
And that's okay.
I had a video on TikTok hit for 100 views, and then yesterday it went for another 600 views for some reason. No idea.
Stupid TikTok algorithm.
You hit the For You page.
What's up, brother, man?
With TikTok, I guess because nobody, wrangles it in. Nobody really cares. Everybody tags For You page, all that stuff. They don't care. So if you do that, it could get on the For You page like that.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
What's the For You page?
It's when you pull your phone up or whatever and you're looking at it, that's your For You page.
On what?
So you're talking all this TikTok nonsense, and
I thought you were talking about like 4chan or something. I'm like, whoa,
like 4chan fans or
TikTok at the top of it. See where it says For You?
No, we're good.
Yeah,
For You.
So my TikTok video that's actually doing anything.
Yeah, Renegade, that is a thing.
It's from PRI, and it's Jeff Lutz wrecked 57
Yep.
Chevy. Just me walking around it, and it's got 30.3K, and probably about once a week it goes up another 1,000.
How many followers you got on there? 815.
1541.
Oh man.
He said your 1,000 ain't shit.
Yeah, but I got my 1,000 in 4 days.
But are you guys using
but now what?
Or personal accounts?
Business.
I don't know which one is.
Because
Mine's
mine's business too, and you're limited on your music choice. And honestly, I think music choice is really what gets you a lot of subs. So if you take the popular songs.
But here's the thing you got to remember. I don't care about TikTok.
So dude's got 1,000 in 4 days with no music on any of his shit.
Well, there's music, but it's like YouTube. It's free music that you can use for a business page.
It's garbage
so you can still
music.
go through, and I use about the same 3 or 4 all the time, just because. Yeah, it's pretty poor.
They got that Hank Hill one that I want to use, but I've got to decide how I'm going to do it because I'm going to try to be funny, which usually when I try to be funny, it doesn't work very well.
But the mentality you got to have is that ultimately, unless you're just doing this to screw around, you got to think of it like a business and do all the shit you don't want it because it's a business.
I think I'm going to file bankruptcy.
It's super hard when it's like life to deal with.
Oh, I can't see it.
The green screen's greening it out. I like the LLC. He showed us his LLC. I've seen it. So I need to get one of those. How hard was that to do?
Yeah.
Green screen.
What is that?
Mine's not an actual LLC though. Mine's only a DBA, which is doing business as, which means
do business. So are you under somebody else's LLC?
No, I just have the DBA, which is just registered business here in my county.
DBA.
I've seen it, browser. It's pretty funny, bud. So I have the LLC for the car lot, and then my YouTube is a DBA under the LLC. And then I also have another business. I have 2 other businesses under the LLC as their own DBA. So no business, all the businesses are protected under the umbrella of the LLC.
Yeah.
So if it gets sued or whatever, the LLC will get sued, not that business or not that person.
Right. So, and right now, the only thing that I'm selling is the trim rings. So I don't really see much lawsuit there. As soon as
probably won't. I did it for the car lot because some people will be like, you sold me this car and it has 2 transmissions or something stupid.
That sounds like a win.
Yeah, I bought a truck once that had 2 transmissions. So it was pretty good.
They're not going to do Chevy, bro. They're not going to do
Every time I buy something with 2 transmissions means they're definitely both broke.
Yeah, well, hey, what's going on, Snyder? No, I'm just saying.
Snyder, what's up, brother?
So what you're saying is your business is you're in business to like scam the government with tax fraud, right? That's
absolutely.
Like you just named like 5 businesses. Screams like it sounds good. Taxes.
Well, they all have their own taxes. Like the LLC is just for if they get sued.
I get you. Wink, wink.
It's a shelter.
It's a shelter. So if somebody sues it, I can just pay the money and start another LLC and put all the DBAs in another LLC.
A foreign account in the Philippines. Yeah, I get it. It's cool. I like it.
I don't make that much money, guys. I don't make that much money
from him.
I like being in the presence of a billionaire. Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, definitely not me.
Cletus is a dual citizen in the Switzerland or some shit like that. Yeah.
You gotta have classes like Destroyer had his StreamYard class. You got to do the shady back alley finance.
But
I get told that all the time about my dealership. They're like, so you could do shady stuff. I'm like, no, that's
you got to buy in to go to that. It's like a pyramid scheme. You have to get 4 of your friends to pay you to pay Cletus so they can go to that.
Yeah. You got to buy some land, put a car lot on it, maybe hire some meth heads to live around it. Get to burn some stuff down.
It turns out Cletus has land that you can buy. And
I do.
And it also has meth heads? Oh my God.
Wouldn't you know it already has the meth heads? Weird.
Package deal.
It's awesome.
One's name's Sally, one name's Rhonda. It's fine.
Does anybody want to come in? I'll drop out if someone else wants to come in.
No, there could be more people in.
Cletus got the big package.
He pays for it.
Well, he's got all those businesses,
Yeah.
He's running them from his yacht right now.
Yep.
Yeah, that background is like a screen.
That's a green screen.
Yeah.
He's like, Jeeves, find me the shittiest background you can so I can engage with these peasants.
Yeah. What would you have at your house?
Channels. What are you going on? What are you talking
That's
about?
what I want. What would you have at your house? Yes, that's perfect. Thank you.
I have an old shitty garage background. In my
Speaking of that, I need to change the calendar. Oh, mongrels, it's not January anymore.
No.
We all know you just like looking at mongrels.
Oh, I got some stickers coming for you guys.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh,
I saw that.
Yeah.
so I always try to find the free big calendar that has all the calendars on one big poster because I'm really bad at flipping a calendar over.
Oh wow. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that one.
That's
That guy. He really went all out for the calendar this year.
Hey, Schneider, nice truck.
Yeah. Nice hat, buddy.
I'm
glad he wore
no.
hat though, to let everybody know he's Canadian in the snow there. With his shirt off.
Yeah, it wasn't hard to figure out there, bud.
Probably cutting diamonds with those nipples. Oh God.
Damn it, boy. Snyder, you still in here, dude? Yeah, there he is. So Snyder, you have one of the new shirts, bud. You don't have the LSV shirt or whatever, but you have one of the shirts on the new site. Is it any good?
He doesn't wear shirts.
He doesn't wear shirts. He's above that.
So Bubba is going to be the first one to get an LSV shirt. It's already on the way here. I don't know if you guys seen the LSV shirt. It's
we did.
My wife did pretty good, I think.
I was going to contact you about me having to order one. You know.
Yeah.
Okay,
I got to get on.
You guys that are part of the build, go to order one. Let me know, and I will tell you how much. We'll figure it up for your size and shipping and all that, and I'll tell you exactly how much it is cost. You guys order it exactly cost. So
it drops. Hey, just get a triple XL for me, and I'll pick it up when I see you.
Okay.
I'll give you cash. I'll pay you cash.
What color do you want?
I would pay you cash.
Black, dark color. Yeah.
Well, I'm going with there's navy, there's a couple different blues, there's brown. I'm going with like an asphalt is what it's called. So it's like
asphalt. What?
Asphalt. Yep. Asphalt.
Yeah, I'll stick with black.
Like a dark gray.
He said it was going to be asphalt brown.
Yeah, asphalt.
And asphalt.
Yeah.
Well, when your ass has a fault, it usually turns out brown.
Oh.
I'm gonna say it could turn out green or even yellow, realistically.
You gotta better get that checked.
Yeah, well, sometimes listen, if you've never been to Bahrain and drank the bullfrogs, you don't know.
Okay.
It's a concoction of a drink and it comes out green and it does things to you.
Why did you order a brown toilet? It's easier to clean.
Right. That's why I wear brown pants.
Well, dang, on the website, the shirt didn't look that great, actually. It's
you said it, so
yeah, I'm just saying. The wife did a real good job. You can't see it on. Let me see if I got a picture somewhere because you can't see it very good on that. But.
Oh, well then.
So I just finalized the artwork on the stickers. So hopefully,
let's see that.
3 weeks. Just
Can we see? Got
What's
demonstration? I want to see this artwork.
It's
I'm coming up
on
with
my
it.
Instagram.
Oh,
Talking to me or Cletus?
I'm going over there.
Oh, it's just the same as my logo.
Oh.
So where are you at with the parts and everything right now for the Volvo?
We have a Volvo.
And we have
got
an
the
engine.
I've got a 6.0 engine. And
Yeah, you should probably order that Holly kit sooner than later.
Thank you.
I will. I gotta have money, man. I'm
Bro,
not rich like you guys think.
Listen, I'm gonna do something for you real quick.
You need to sell that yacht. I don't think you need it. Maybe downsize to 3 butlers.
I've been trying to sell all the cars I have, and everybody's been wanting to look at them and come give me but nobody's wanting to buy them so far. So,
well, see, that's the problem with trying to sell too many cars at the same time.
You got 66 days, 2 hours, 55 minutes, and 35 seconds, bud.
Okay.
That's not enough time to order anything anymore.
So,
what trains are you using?
I don't know yet.
Because that'll depend on what Holly you get.
480, two-wheel drive 480 automatic. Well, of course, automatic, but
480.
Yeah, so you're going to need the $1,500 Holly because you need the trans controller.
Yep.
So for mine, I using a TH350 on the Fox body, so mine was only about $1,000. because I didn't need any of the trans controller stuff.
I imagine that's going to be my biggest expense is the harness.
Absolutely.
And we decided we're going to go with the harness because we don't have that much time.
Well, it's not just that. It's if you weren't going to keep the car and it was going to be something we flipped down the road and you weren't ever planning to do anything else, I would say go with that. But down the road, longevity wise, it's just going to be better to do the Holly system up front. You can
if I wanted to add stuff, it's going to be easier. And then also if some reason the gauges and everything don't work, we can convert over to the screen and look at that.
I agree, but if money is an issue, then you could always upgrade that later as well.
Yeah,
so that's
the problem. At that point, you're still putting in what $400 or $500. That's essentially throwaway money when you upgrade later down the road.
I mean, I could bring a cheap harness and ECU. I mean, I can pull them out of the junkyard for next to nothing. And I built the one.
I already have a harness and ECU, so I just need to, trim it and all that, right? I mean,
yeah, LT1 swap has all that. That's how I depinned and redid mine.
You're really ruining Old Wasted's life right now talking about this harness thing again.
Nope. It ain't gonna hurt me one bit because I swear to God, if there's any issue with the harness and we go this other route, I'm gonna be the biggest "I told you so" bitch of all time.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing, but depending on, I don't know what your guys' budget is, so I'm
as cheap as I can get it.
It's not the guy's budget; it's the guy. Yeah.
Right. And I'm gonna say, if it's up to me, money is no object. I'm gonna spend all of Cletus's money.
Well, hopefully, this sponsor, I've already turned everything into him. He's received it. Hopefully, this corporation will get back with me this week. They're supposed to get back with me by Friday to let us know.
That escalated quickly all the way to corporation.
Oh yeah, so if that one goes through,
when you got businesses,
if that one goes through, I have no problem buying.
I was going to say, well, at what point do I get the checkbook at that point to go?
I don't know about all that, but
listen, we're going to need a turbo. We're going to need that big Holly screen.
I figure we're going to go turbo. We go twin turbo, right? I mean,
I got two big old diesel turbos I can bring. One's like 104, 108 millimeter.
Oh my Lord! We're gonna be there you're gonna be there a minute getting it spool up. But,
well, that's why you got the small one to help the big one.
Yeah. Well, you might as well buy the freaking stage whatever kit for the tranny because you're gonna need that. You're gonna be making some neutrals out of that bad boy.
Well, and then also we could put a little electric motor to help you get off the line too, right? I mean, until your spool gets up there.
It's a 6-liter. It'll get off the line. Just fine.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm keeping the truck intake. I'm going to shave it. That's supposed to give me some more horsepower there.
I think we're going to do a video on that too. I think that's after the wiring.
I've seen so many videos on it. After you told me about it, I've been researching a bunch, but nobody measures it height-wise or with measures it before and after. Nobody has.
Yeah.
So if you did that,
I'll tell you, when I shaved
you
mine,
did that, you could put that in the title, and people would do it. Sorry, dude. Go ahead. Making a nasty joke there.
It always looks so much bigger.
That's what she said.
Well, I'm glad if she's saying it, then we're all good.
Yeah. Well, listen, she lies to you on a regular basis every town, so
you're not wrong. I mean,
I want to try to get one of the suspension companies to sponsor my XJ so I can get a deal on the freaking lift kit.
That's hard.
Man, good luck, dude. All these companies that I've been talking to, they're like, "Hey, we're not doing sponsors this year. We didn't get enough business last year.
Yeah,
maybe we'll get back to them next year." Or people aren't just sponsoring like used to.
I'm not even big enough to. They'd laugh at me like, Joe.
No, they really won't. I mean, you never know.
Offer you is full price.
Yeah, you never know who'll do anything. There's some jewelry that you can get. Who's that turbo that where's Rockabilly Customs when you need them?
There's one company that has like the GT45 turbos and some suspension stuff that does a lot of sponsorships. I was going to apply for them.
Rods.
Yep, there you go.
There was a company that was supposed
to be all right.
Automotive guys and was messaging them saying, "Hey, we want to sponsor you. We're going to send you a turbo. All you can do is pay this money right here." And pretty much it was like $20 off, and they're going to sponsor you. And he gets the turbo, and he's like, "This is junk," and it was so. And then he stuck with it because he paid for it.
If we had a chassis for the burnout car, I would go to that Max Spending Rods and be like, hey, give me a turbo to put on this thing. It's going to blow up in 5 minutes anyway. So if it's
I got
junk,
really
it doesn't matter.
because I thought Holly was going to sponsor us. They said they'd be interested, and then they just haven't got back with me. I've tried calling, I've tried emailing. They just
Yeah, it's got to be rough. Because can you imagine all these little channels just bombarding all of those companies? Hey, man.
Well, and that's okay. I wouldn't do it for my channel alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it.
Yeah, but here's the deal.
Together.
You can say that all along, blah, blah, blah. But companies like Texas Speed and Holly and Monster Clutches that hopped on with Cletus when he was fucking nobody and have really made out on that dude doing what he does. So I don't want to hear it from any of these guys. There's the possibility out there to get with a small channel and make some serious free production. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Well, O'Reilly's got back with me, and pretty much they said my local O'Reilly's would sponsor me, and they give me a $200 gift card, but it had to be local to where I am right now.
Cool though.
I'm like, well, I'm not doing the build's going to be in Iowa, and they're like, well, it has to be local. And I'm like,
buy the stuff ahead of time. Take what you got to over there.
I asked about that. They said I couldn't. Plus, you have to do so much video with their name on it and put their name. I'm like, that's not worth $200.
Huh. Man, I'd do it, man. Freaking O'Reilly's got so much of my money. I'm surprised I
really?
I
don't mess with O'Reilly's too much, but
really, I don't know.
I do a lot of Rock Auto, eBay, Amazon. If I have to, I'll do Advance Auto Parts. But
if I have to,
by my house.
If I have to, it's beneath me normally, but
I just walk into Advance Parts
cheap.
and I pull my pocket knife out right away and I just wave it around a little bit and I said, "This is going to go one way," and then that usually works out.
Yeah.
Aren't you the same dude who threw a part through the window at a store?
That was an O'Reilly's, and I couldn't go back into those anymore.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was an expensive day.
Can you recount that story for those of us that missed it?
Well, if you'd like to know,
yes.
When you go into an O'Reilly's and you don't realize you're talking to the actual franchise owner that owns like 5 of them in town, and he starts talking to you like he's a mechanic when he's not. He just owns O'Reilly's, which makes him something, I guess. But you buy a wheel bearing and you park your car for winter. So now your car sits for 6 months out of the year. You get your car back out after you put a brand new wheel bearing on it. You put about 2,000 miles on it, and the wheel bearing just slap fails. And you didn't buy a cheap wheel bearing. You bought the good one. So then when you tell him, hey, this has limited lifetime warranty, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, well, I don't think you installed it correctly. You probably didn't torque, the wheel bearing nut on the axle, and you messed up it. So we're not going to warranty that. And that's what I went, this? Oh, well, it's now outside. Sorry about that. And you just chuck it right through one of their big main windows in the front of the building. And then the cops show up, and then you have this issue. Yeah, as they do. And you've played this game before. So you don't run away. You just kind of stand there like, yep, okay, well.
Well, you're like, I didn't mean to throw it through the window. I guess I got to pay for a window now.
Well, yeah. Well, it was kind of a whole lot of like, apologize to that guy really fast. Explain to him that you'll give him $1,000 cash right now to not press charges. And then pay for the window in full, which was another $1,400. And then it just became a very expensive day.
Did you tell him that you think he installed the windows wrong?
Oh, yeah.
That would have been great. Be like, what the heck? I just barely, tossed
I don't think the frames were torqued properly. They didn't have the proper.
That was a safety hazard.
Man,
exactly.
I've never gotten anything like that from my store. They don't give me crap like that about any of that.
You have a good store. I have some real winners. When you go into the store and you say things like, I need parts for a 64 Fairlane, which they don't have anyway. You're just doing this for fun at that point. And they're just like, what's a Fairlane? I'm like, it's a Ford.
No.
That's pretty old.
That's
You're
what you want to hear.
young.
It's a Fairlane.
Oh, I've had some doozies with them. So I rotate from like 3 different stores. Just because, like, when one makes me mad enough, they have a fast enough turnover with employees. You can usually just wait out the bad employees and then try out some new ones about every 2 weeks. So it works out.
Ours, the employees are there for years. There's only another store, AutoZone. Some of those people have been there for like freaking 20 years.
So our problem is we're a tri-state area. So for whatever reason, there's like a parts store of every brand in every state within 15 miles of you. So you have O'Reilly's Advanced, AutoZone, and CarQuest, and you have one of those in every state. So it's like, oh, the worst part is they all carry like a very little bit amount of nothing. So they're like, hey, you want some wheel studs? We have 2. And then there's 2 more in South Dakota and there's 2 more in Nebraska. So if you want 6, get ready to drive around 3 states for the next hour and a half to pick them all up.
That's rough. That sucks.
Then you might as well just order it from Rock Auto and get it later.
Are you cold, Bubba? Well, in Rock Auto is much easier to return stuff and warranty stuff.
So I'm lazy and I'm really bad at returning things. It's a detriment to myself. So
I get it. So if you do LMC truck, you can return stuff.
Oh, I love LMC truck.
I just ordered some door seals from them. I got them like super quick.
They do. I don't even pay for next day shipping with LMC, and it always comes next day.
Nice.
Really?
Yep.
You know, I ordered something from Amazon for my dad, and it came the same day. Showed up in 4 hours.
Oh, wow. On a drone?
No, it was like a truck
on the back of an alpaca.
Yeah, we're far out.
Bubba, if it's anything like here in Arkansas, it dropped 23 degrees today.
Tell your wife to go back inside.
It was almost.
It's cold. It's getting cold.
All right, guys. Hey, I got to jump off. I got a couple other things I got to take care of tonight. So appreciate it.
Appreciate you coming on.
It was nice to finally meet you.
Yep,
yeah, for sure.
You too, man.
I'm gonna miss you.
Like I said, make sure to check out his channel, guys.
Dudes with Frenches says sun nudes.
Yeah, don't worry, dudes will see you later when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
That's why it's good.
Take it easy, buddy.
Yep.
Make sure to check in the chat every once in a while. Make sure we're not talking shit, right?
Oh, no, bro. We can have more than 6. Come on in.
No, bro.
Right.
I can have up to 10.
All right. See you guys.
Later.
Take it easy, bud.
Peace.
Yeah, jump in, Brailsford. Come on.
I don't know if I'd want 10 people, but I can have up to 10.
I'm just saying, I'm going to let you be very aware. I've had a very long day, and when I have very long days, my filter goes all out the window. So
you have a long day every Saturday?
Windshield. So, Diabolical, you're over in Oklahoma. That means I'll let cold weather's coming this way.
Oh.
So I drink on Saturdays. So.
Yeah, that is.
That's why your multiple personalities come out.
Yeah, that means with them temperatures, Bubba, that means ice, man. Y'all be careful over there. Hopefully, man, I'm staying home tomorrow. I ain't doing
it was
nothing.
-11 here today.
Holy shit. 15 in the morning? Yeah,
what was the wind chill?
64 degrees down here. I'm not that far away from Dallas.
That might have been wind chill. Somebody told me that's what it was.
Oh. Yeah, so right now it's 30 degrees here. And today I was walking around in a T-shirt outside this morning, probably about 11. And it was 60, 66 or something like that. So
it's 11 degrees of wind chill here.
So we are actually 23 inches under snowfall right now for this year. It's going to be a drought next year, boys.
What's up, Brailsford?
Not much, man. I'm idling my Fox body because it's been sitting in the garage for like a month.
Look at him flexing just outside in the light.
Look at him flexing, getting a Fox body to idle.
Yeah. Oh, dang.
It can idle. I actually have a wood stick in there, hold throttle down.
Oh, nice.
Got a fast idle engager. Huh?
I like that.
30. Oh, God.
I can't even find a Fox body around here, dude. It is insane to try to find
one.
Dude,
if you want a Fox body, come down to Arkansas. I can find you one between $300 and $500.
What? With a drivetrain?
With a drivetrain. There's so many down here. Nobody wants them. I can buy you a real nice one for about $3,000. I mean, like nice, low mile.
Everybody wants them. I don't know what you
want you at this point.
Around here, they are cheap. Nobody wants them.
Street Fox, what's up, brother?
What's up, Street Fox?
Man, it's crazy.
Now, the stupid third-gen Camaro, they're skyrocketing around here. I don't know why.
So
they're going crazy.
There's a guy locally here that he has one that he built all up that he's not selling. And he took the hood off of it, put it on his parts car, which is just a stock third gen, like 89, nothing special. And he wants $6,800 for that car. Runs good. I'm like, with the wrong colored hood and crap interior, I'm selling mine. That's all I'm knowing.
That's about what they go for around here. I'm telling you.
Mine's full lowered, UMI suspension, built motor, built rear end.
Well, as long as there's no rust, that's a $10,000
100% rust free, new interior.
That easily 10,000, and you could probably even get 15 out of it here.
I paid $800 for it, so.
Damn.
Yeah, so you might want to sell it down here.
Wait,
if you're gonna sell it.
Is that Merle?
Yep.
You're gonna sell Merle?
I've really been thinking about it.
I
hate
don't.
gens. I really
Get on
What are you
eBay
gonna
or
use
bring
to
a
hit your
trailer
grill?
and see how much they're going for. They are going crazy, man.
That buffed right out. It's fine.
Gentlemen, I gotta step out of here. I appreciate
All right,
it.
brother. Appreciate you
Thanks,
coming in.
man.
I'll stop by again. Nice meeting everybody.
Yeah,
I appreciate you coming in, bud.
Yeah, my dogs are up here going crazy, so I might drop back in after I get them settled down. So,
Hell yeah.
hey, have a good night, y'all. If not, I don't
Right
see
on.
you.
Yes, sir. Take it easy.
I mean, I'm sorry to see you go because now I have to look at Wasted's fucking face.
Hold on. I can fix
Oh,
that.
dang.
And
I can fix that too. We just do this.
yeah.
I'll look professional
Come on
for
back.
You do. You do.
I was just
All right.
joking. You're
Take
so
care.
lustful.
Take
Please come back so I don't have to look at Cletus.
All right, I'll try.
Just the tip.
Okay. And only for a minute.
Oh man.
I miss AVE's older stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when he was just tearing down all kinds of crazy tools and shit. I don't know. I'm glad he stopped doing so much of the CNC stuff. I can't relate to that.
Yeah, and that's
No?
like, it's a lot of machines that are fun to watch, but you can only watch it so many times where you're like, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Like, so I don't have a $100,000 Haas, so yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool to watch you
don't?
make a grill out of it.
I will say this. I watched them take a solid block of titanium ore on a YouTube video today and then
wow.
watched them face it with
Come
a
on, Snyder.
mill so they could start cutting it into sheets. And I was just like, that's pretty crazy.
What? I thought titanium was an alloy.
They had just a giant 2-ton block of it.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's not like we got a bunch of titanium laying around.
No.
That would be crazy.
I don't. It was nuts because
I don't even know how to machine that. Wasted probably knows. He knows freaking everything else.
Yeah, genius,
What do
man.
we want to know?
How do you machine titanium?
I think you just have to slow down the speed.
It was pretty slow. It says titanium is an element.
Yeah.
So I guess it's not an alloy.
So
then.
yeah, you use cobalt and or whatever the tungsten carbide tips or whatever they use for that stuff, and then just slow down the speed.
Oh yeah, titanium's it's an element, so that makes it just
Yeah.
natural.
Yeah, but I
I learned
believe
something.
The titanium mostly used for this stuff is some sort of alloy.
Special.
I can see that, but this was like
Right, this-
literally, it looked like a stone block, and it was on a
Oh.
forklift, and they put it in this big mill, and then they were facing it to make it perfectly square, and then they said they could take a saw and actually saw it into sheets.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
good.
freaking
Yeah.
amazing. Have you ever
Apparently,
seen
trying
any
to
of
form
those,
titanium is not fun.
Oh no, doing anything with titanium
Yeah.
is not fun.
Have you seen any of those like YouTube channels where they show like they're in like India or Bangladesh or something like
Oh,
that, and it shows
geez.
these guys like repair like a freaking
Yes.
semi truck wheel with
Yeah.
like a hammer?
And then go down a mountain in it going, I wouldn't be in that ever.
I don't even know how they do that. Like what they do, like they'll like resurface engine blocks in like a hut somewhere with these freaking crazy old machines, and
You
apparently
just
they
have to
work.
realize their life expectancy is less than ours.
Yeah, well, some wild stuff like what they can actually get away with.
Yes.
You know,
Well,
Don't
here's
have
a
any
fun
rules.
one. So I think it's in Canada. I'll have to look it up. There is a place somewhere called Asbestos. Like that is the name of the town.
Nice.
And their main industry there is to make asbestos.
Imagine that.
Well, they wear full suits. Like they are fully aware of the dangers of asbestos.
Oh,
So they vacuum seal all these like essential hay bales of asbestos fibers, and then they send them to India and places that still use asbestos in everything.
Big
And when
block.
you
What's up,
watch
brother?
this
My big
documentary, the guys in India are literally just taking a box knife, cutting open the vacuum seal bag, and moving that stuff around with a pitchfork.
Yep.
what?
And it's just like, what is happening right now? And they're
Big
like,
Block, I
"Ah,
want to hear a story
it's
about
fine."
your brother's PT Cruiser.
We don't worry about that here. Well, it's like that's a lot of places that have the black market ship breaking yards. Where they take old ships and take them apart for scrap, and that's all through India and a lot of Somalia and places like that, where they literally just pull a ship up on the beach. You see those ones where those ships just drive into the beach and everyone's just standing around. Yeah, they drive it up on there and they cut that thing apart and scrap the metal.
But I didn't know that anybody was like baling frickin' asbestos with pitchforks anywhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Still.
Well, and mercury is another big one too. If you look into mercury use, lots of countries still use mercury.
Mercury's pretty badass.
Well, I thought it was pretty bad when I was over in Iraq and they were using the 2-piece wheels or whatever without cages. I'm like, oof,
2-piece wheel. Yep. I missed out. I was gonna do a video with my buddy because he bought a '67 Chevy straight truck, and the 2-piece wheels were so rusty they looked like they were about to blow apart.
It's wild.
And he went and got some used ones that were less rusty, and he's like, "Come over and film me putting these wheels on." And I'm just like, I'll do it. And then he did it without me, and I was like, "Oh, well, cool."
Well, it's like coming back to asbestos. In the Wizard of Oz where they fall asleep and the snow falls down on them.
Yes.
You know that scene? That is literally asbestos they're dropping on them for the snow.
Yes, it is.
So freaking wild.
Yeah, there was also 2 Tin Men. The original Tin Man, they poisoned him with lead poisoning or tin poisoning or something like that.
I thought that he couldn't sweat anymore, like the latex.
Yeah, so it sealed in his essentially, baked him.
Well, no, because that was the second one they baked. The first one they poisoned.
Okay, cool.
The horror stories from the Wizard of Oz are just amazing. If you ever get a chance, go check that out.
It's a good go.
Where'd Cletus go? Oh, he moved.
He's over there.
Yeah,
I'm the center of attention now. Look at me.
Always you are.
You're running this now. So.
Schneider's looking for the link there.
I already sent it to him. I thought I already sent it to him, but I guess it didn't go through.
I'm just
Napoleon, I'm just chatting with hot babes all day.
All day. That's a perfect impression right there.
That was really good.
Kip's so freaking hilarious.
Not gonna lie.
I'm training to be a cage fighter.
I watched that thing on him because I
Cena,
like,
eat your meat.
Where's that guy at now? He's like a director. Like he didn't really do anything after that.
No, they're all doing really well.
He didn't really do Napoleon Dynamite to do anything. That was just you know what I mean? That was a fluke.
Yeah, Jared Heater got paid $1,000 to play Napoleon.
I watched the documentary on how they made that.
Yeah, but it made his career, though. I mean, I never even heard of him before that.
And he did every movie after. The character was not far from what Napoleon Dynamite character was. He's not I don't know what I want to say. He's typecast.
Well-rounded.
With that. Yeah, well-rounded actor.
Yeah. Well, all right. So a lot of you probably disagree with
bad tree.
All right. John Cena.
I gotta get ready.
My wife said the same thing about him, but
John Cena is a horrible actor. But move on.
That's what my wife says. And my son, and my brother. Lots of people said. Anyway, if you watch his new show on HBO, that shit is hilarious.
Yo, the Peacekeeper. Yeah,
exactly.
I might have to try watching it. I've watched him in a lot of stuff, and I don't think there's way worse actors out there, obviously.
So he plays a douchebag, and he nailed it. I mean, it is boom. He got it, man.
Yeah, and it's kind of like clueless douchebag. Like he does the part really well.
I don't remember what movie he's in, but he plays like a helicopter dad in some movie.
Yeah,
Cock blockers.
I liked him in that.
Or blockers, I think is what
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. It's not. Yeah. He's much funnier in this. There's titties and cussing, and it's cool.
Oh, is it? I haven't seen it. I saw him in the in the
movie.
The movie, and he was.
Well, the show's out. And I think there's 5 episodes so far. They're going to come out with one every week, of course, on HBO, and it's on HBO Max. You can binge the 5 episodes now. It's funny. Like it's funny. It's way better than his character in the movie, even. Really,
I thought he did a really good job in the movie.
I did too, and that's why I was like, I watched the show. It's actually really damn funny. So, if you guys like, stupid humor anyway, it's not.
Okay. What's going on, Schneider?
Just got inside from working 7 hours out on the 57 Atlas. Finally got the kickoff.
Nice.
Tweet.
It's cold out there for all that there, bud.
Yeah.
Bud.
I gave myself a little bit of frostbite. But
I want to see this shirt because I've seen the one that Piston Twisted bought. and it was okay. But he bought like the cheapest one you could buy. Yeah, I think it made like 1 cent or something because I made it for whoever wanted to buy a cheap shirt, just so they'd have it. But yours is like front and back and everything. So, so you got the one with the car on. Okay, that's cool. What's on the back? The truck. Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How's the quality of it?
It's nice. I actually liked it. I worked for a couple of days while working on the 67 and doing some videos on it.
Nice.
And like I even got to the point where I'm like, I got to do a couple welds, and I was actually kind of surprised this had no holes in it from the welding. So
hey, it is what it is. Black shirts.
Got to start advertising it as FR now. Charge more.
Well, I was wondering if it, the quality of it, because I haven't ordered one yet. Mine will be in a few days. Well, probably next week sometime. That I ordered one of the LSV ones, but that company is that's where the calendars came from and everything. Of course. I just haven't seen it yet, so I don't know. I know the ones
real quick, man.
They don't send you a sample or something?
Nah.
Please, I gotta hop out.
Okay, bud.
Hi, Brunsford.
It's 100% cotton. I can tell you that.
100% cotton, don't you know?
Be careful out there, big block. Well, they have different shirts you could buy. You could buy different qualities, and you can buy hoodies and zip ups and all kind of stuff. But
I don't know. I recognize this brand of shirt. I don't know if my shirts are I think my shirts are
Gildan or something.
Brand. Yeah, Gildan.
That one seems to be like the most popular one with all the channels for some reason.
Well, I don't know. I know that I was having Teespring make some too, and the people who got Teespring stuff in they're like, this is junk.
Really?
Yeah, no, I don't like Teespring.
So that's why I got rid of Teespring. I think I still have it, but nobody knows how to get there, I guess. But
yeah, I've heard bad.
Look at this guy. It's Santa Claus.
No one says good things about Teespring like ever.
Yeah, the quality is not there. And then I tried so that quality wasn't good there, and the price was pretty high. And even after the price being high, I still didn't make any real money, like any money. It's like $1 on a shirt or something like that. It's like I don't want to name on bad quality stuff that's expensive.
Yeah. I was thinking about 3D printing my logo and making it a stamp and just getting just stamping the whatever that shirt vinyl liquid stuff is, and just making like a run of like a dozen to give to you guys and stuff, because I don't want to sell them. I don't have.
I sent some t-shirts out that I made here where I did the printer printout thing, and then you heat press it on and all. They didn't come out so great.
They were great if you didn't like the logo. They were awesome. It was gone with it.
Well, it depends on which brand of shirt and what they were made of. So some of them washed completely off. Some of them faded a little bit, and a couple of them did fine. But it just, by the time I bought the shirt and did all and shipping and all that, it wasn't great.
Battery is saying Shoals.
Battery, oh yeah. So I haven't looked into them yet, but he's saying their stuff is great. It's made in the U.S. He says you'll make a good return. They make a good product.
Some
he
of them
says
have
it wasn't bad.
Minimum order of like
you have to get with him. He probably don't want to put it out here for everybody to know how much he's getting, but he says it's good if you want to get on there and message him and get with him on the side. But I would be looking into Schultz definitely. I just already have this other thing set up, and it's already rolling. I already got all the money set up and everything. That's why I was wondering about the quality, because if it's no good, I'll definitely go with somebody else. But this was the only company I found that could do shirts and the calendar. They don't do hats. So
really,
I was actually reading a thing that said hats are kind of one of the hardest things to do because they don't make a lot of hats in this country. So it kind of becomes a problem with.
Well, like these hats I got from the same place as the last shirts. The hat's not bad, but the shirt was junk quality. It was Vista print, and it really wasn't cheap. And you had to buy them in bulk. I bought them in that bulk, and it just
and the hats are paint. So we used to have a Toyota embroidery machine at one of the places I worked, and I actually would do hats. That's what a lot of the paintwork that got done on my Z was done where my dude would give me hats, and I would put his logo on shit, and we would trade for paintwork on the car, and that's because I could do them while I was at work on nights. And it's a giant pain in the ass to set the hat up every single time, and then hit the button and let the thing work.
Hey,
just
Battery, for Schultz Sign Company, they make hats, man. What was you going to say, James?
I'd like a couple hats. I'd like to get a couple work shirts like this that just say Schneider Classics.
Yeah, that'd
I like
be cool.
work shirt stuff a lot. But again, like the reason I didn't get any made is because all the places I checked wanted a minimum order of X amount, and they were a ton.
Yep.
So like for someone to buy one, or if I gave them away, it would be crazy. But it was like $40-something a t-shirt.
Yeah, that's crazy.
See, that's why I'm gonna build a silk screening rig, and I'll make my own damn shirts.
Yeah,
that was kind of my idea. I was gonna just use a stamp because
Hey.
I can do a stamp.
With me moving up north, I kind of need to find someone to outsource that too.
Yeah. Well, so I did that when I was in high school. Actually, I actually did my my senior business class. We built a company essentially, and we did T-shirts for the. We actually cut the school out and did like football T-shirts for the football team one year, and made money on the project.
Hey, Diabolical, are you going to No Name Nationals, bud? So, besides Half Fast and Snyder, you probably won't
have a good day, brother.
Pretty good drive for you. Half Fast, I know you just heard about it, so I don't expect an answer. But everybody else is going to No Name Nationals, right?
Yeah.
Wasted dudes.
Yeah, wasted. I'm going with the Z for sure. Hopefully, I can have the Subaru done. I'd like to bring both, but the Z, I'm definitely going with the Z.
See you, Tim.
Actually, probably worst case scenario, I'll bring the Subaru and it just will be a show thing because it won't. If it's not working, it'll just be. Look at this pile of bolts.
Oh, Diabolic says he don't know anything about it. Well, you have to have at least 500 subs to participate.
She does.
But when you're making your videos, if you want to call somebody out or just put your name out there saying you want to go. Hashtag No Name Nationals, like Bad Tree just put down here.
Yep.
It's I think it's like $75 for the all-inclusive pass. It's it enters you if you want to drag race, if you want to do the show, if you want to do the burnout competition, if you want to do the little bitty motorcycle thing, monkey bike. That's what we there's all kind of neat stuff going on. There will be a Stuffwithcleatus trophy. I haven't decided what it's going to be for yet. I like the little thing I come up with about running underwear, but I don't know who wanted to participate. I just figured I'd get some good views.
Some streakers.
Well, with a helmet on.
That just depends. Yeah, that depends on how late in the evening we're doing this. Because I think we're all planning on camping out at the freaking event.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking about doing. Is just either a tent or, depending on money,
we're going to set up a bar out of the back of my trailer. That's what we're going to do.
I was going to say I might sleep in the back of the Volvo, or I might buy a little shitty camper trailer to hook to the back of the Volvo and carry it up there. So a little bitty one. But it's going to be fun. Diabolical. It's for YouTubers, about YouTubers.
Bad Tree's having the best breakage trophy. He's making.
Yeah, they've got one for the biggest oil down of the track. Whoever shuts down the track the longest gets a trophy.
Frickin' that trophy.
That'd be my truck instantly.
We're all YouTubers, so that might happen more than we want it to.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Hey, where'd you send? I haven't got it yet, Big Block. Have you sent it to Instagram, bud?
Yeah, I'll have to show Big Block my buddy's PT that he's building.
Well, he's trying to send a video of it. Apparently, it's pretty nasty.
Maybe you have the same buddy and you don't know it.
Maybe.
Is his name Elroy?
Big Block, I think it's his brother, not his buddy.
Yeah. Oh, well, Elroy's isn't finished yet, so.
I'm just saying it would get really weird really fast.
Diabolic, if you're interested, and for some reason I can't.
Might not be that weird.
John, and y'all can remind me his last name here. He has
Wilburn.
John Wilburn. Yes, thank you. I want to write that down.
I had to figure out what John you were talking about because you kind of came out of nowhere with this. You're like,
sorry.
John. I was like, we know a lot of freaking John.
My name's also John. So.
John Wilburn's putting it on, and on Friday he is doing an overview of everything on his channel.
Yeah, he said he's got some big announcements.
Oh.
Yeah. I think he's got some sponsors.
Well, campground on side of here. Okay.
With him and Dallas Brown.
Yeah, I've heard about the spot for trolls. Nobody's coming to that. Y'all don't even need to really put a spot there. Nobody's going to do that.
What are you talking about?
They're all pussies. It's internet trolls, keyboard badasses.
Shit, I'm showing up. I'll just act like one.
Hey,
remember that time when I called you up?
Not hateful trolling. I just troll people because I think it's funny. But I'm not like, oh, your shit's stupid or nothing.
I'll just show up with boxing gloves, be like, let's do this.
Put your
I'm really for real. So if we do want to put like a boxing ring up,
I've told you before, you're too damn old for that shit.
Oh, you say that, bro, but I used to do that. Like I did that a lot.
That Toby Keith song, man.
Yeah, there's a Toby Keith song about that. Yeah, and you're gonna end up getting your ass. You're gonna end up getting your ass and your feelings hurt.
Okay. As long as I'm getting paid for it. That's what I'm saying. You got to set it up where everybody makes money, no matter who loses.
You seen the thing where they put two people together with those giant pool noodles and just let them beat the hell out of each other?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that. No.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, we used to go to a lot of parties back in the day, and we used to carry boxing gloves in the trunk, and never worked out as well as you would have thought it would.
No.
Well, the pool noodles are different than boxing gloves, though.
Did you have them when you threw that part through the window?
No, I didn't.
Damn, Street Fox.
Oh yeah, Street Fox. Call them out.
You want to race me
the front lawn for the one and go fight in there.
All that now. Well, if somebody does, well, you know what? I hope this Friday I hear real good news about this sponsor, and then I'm like, okay, now we're gonna twin turbo it up, and then I'll be ready to want to race somebody.
Man, yeah, this dude wants to throw a twin turbo in 3 days.
Tin turbo.
Tin turbo.
A Tim turbo.
Well, here's the thing. He's gonna need to take his motor out. He's gonna make it run on a stand after 8. You know, he's gonna do all that. He's gonna put his 10 turbos on there, and then he's gonna just bring a whole running motor with 10 turbos on it, and then we can just slap that baby in.
Sure.
Yeah. And those pistons are gonna look just like the ones I pulled out of that one in the junkyard.
Oh,
that'll be fine. I heard LS's hold up to everything.
Oh yeah, dude. Listen, we'll JB Weld do another 1,000 horsepower, no problem on that.
I think No Name Nationals is a little too serious for my little D150.
No, there's a lot of
people are racing.
They're doing bracket racing, so anybody can come.
Yeah, and it's
I'm
also
not even gonna race. I'm just going to the show.
It's 8th mile too, so it's not, you know.
Yeah, see, my truck is too slow.
Be interesting.
113 Cycles is racing his motorcycle to 125. So against it's 125 DRZ.
A dirt bike or an enduro?
Dirt bike. It's a racing dirt bike or something. I don't remember. Yeah. I don't know much about motorcycles.
He actually got called out by what was it? I think it was.
I can't remember his name. His channel right this second.
Two Hacks, right?
Yep. 2 Hacks Garage. Yep.
I saw it. I just subscribed to him, and I saw that video came, so I watched it, and I was like, "Oh, damn, he called him out!" And so I actually messaged Ryan, and I was like, "Oh, hey, man, did you see this?" And he's like, "No." He hadn't even seen his own call out video. I was like, I should probably go watch that.
Are they doing big and small tire? I don't know enough about it. Diabolical. For me, I'm not really taking it that serious. I'm just having fun with it. I'm going to go to the show for sure. If somebody wants to race me, I might do it, but I don't really care.
I don't believe there's much in the way of big tire that I've seen so far.
Well,
hey,
Jason might know more about big tires, guys.
I got some big tires I can put on. Oh wait, that car doesn't have a motor.
Sorry.
Confusion with my channel name because I don't have a neon, but multiple people have accused me of having a neon. But
I think there's another half.
That's a good way to say it. Accused.
Street Fox, you want to race big?
I like those F54 neons. Yeah, I just have a '84 Dodge D150
Renegades
built 360 in it. It's nothing.
Yeah, if you get your transmission,
if anyone's bringing like
it's not gonna be stupid fast, but it's gonna be fast. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
are there any big tire guys doing? I haven't seen any yet.
I'm sure there will be some.
I'm sure there will be some. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we calling a big tire?
Probably wider than a 10 and a 5. Probably.
I could do like a
bracket is going to be the one class Super Pro though sportsman. 3 sportsmen.
3 sportsmen. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never raced, so I mean, I did like street racing with just goofing around, but I've never like raced on a track. So
I've done the track quarter mile with the Z, and it's cool, but the Z is just not. It's not a drag car. It's not what it is designed to do. So that's why I'm building the Subarus to be able. Because I liked going to the track and hitting it and going. I just
here we go.
Okay, y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's see it.
It's a neat track.
That's a outlaw track, man.
That is
dang.
That is pretty quick.
That's crazy.
What's
somebody excited?
What's in the PT Cruiser?
I don't know.
Well, obviously, a bunch of panties now.
Yeah, it's like Wasted's car. It's only built to hold a bunch of hot chicks.
Yeah, that's all it does.
That's why it hooks up so well. You got all the weight in the back.
So Diabolical, yes, it is a race. There's a race going to be there, and it's you have bragging rights and all that. But the main part of this is to get automotive YouTubers together and have it fun. And if you win, you win. Most people are not going to take. There's going to be some people taking it real serious, and there's going to be some that's not going to be taking it as serious. They're just having fun, getting their name out there, doing merch.
Crew is not going to be the crew of taking it serious.
I'm not taking it serious for sure.
In fact, you realize we're going to have to get a trash content crew flag for like our little compound that we'll carve out, so we can just raise the like put a pole off of the trailer, and it'll be the trash content crew compound or whatever.
Well, that company that Bad Tree was talking about makes banners and stuff, so I'm sure
there we go.
Like our own Jolly Roger.
Yeah, exactly. I'm bringing the big 40-foot trailer. We can plaster the whole downside of that thing with
Bad Tree's out for blood.
That's the guys that I'm worried about. Bad Tree will run me off the road.
Don't race them then. Be like, nah. Call you out. Be like, nah.
In the race, he'll just be out to kill me.
Nah. I'm just doing the show. I'm telling you, I don't even think I'll be doing any races.
Listen,
I might run it down the track to see how fast it goes.
We're going racing, whether you're in the driver's seat or the passenger seat.
Oh no!
I'll be riding on the monkey bike with a gorilla suit on.
Yeah,
the people that have contributed to the LSV are more than welcome to drive it.
Oh,
the race.
So I've already driven it. I've had my fill.
Yeah, you drew it with 6.0, and is what I'm saying.
I've driven it in reverse, really.
The people who are building, contributing that way, and also the people who are doing at least a certain amount of monetary donation. You can't like donate $5 and want to drive it. It's like
what?
Damn. But
man,
Diabolical. It's in the end of September in Sikeston, Missouri.
Oh, boy. It's not that far from you, Diabolical.
Ginger Claus in the house.
Probably about 5 or 6 hours from you, I believe. So if you don't have 500 subs, you can only be a spectator. You have to have 500 to participate. But if you do want to go, start using the hashtag No Name Nationals, and say you want to go. And there's a lot of videos on it that's helping people get to their subscriber goal.
I read that you can compete in No Name Nationals unless your pistons are rotated in the bores.
What?
Hold on, guys. We're talking at the same time.
Who is it? I didn't even
hear
Big
Block. I think he was trying to say how many subscribers he's picked up.
I picked up 50 subscribers in 5 days using that hashtag.
50.
There you go.
There you go.
What was you saying half-assed? Sorry, bub.
I was just goofing around. I didn't hear anybody talking.
No, well, his was breaking up, and anyway,
I was saying you can't race with Uncle Tony unless you turn your pistons in the bores on the
you know how many people have called him out? He will be there, and he's going to do some racing. But
that's the joke. I don't even know. It might work, might not. Who cares, though? The amount of freaking hassle everybody was giving him about it.
Pits will be open to the fans. Yeah, listen, we are definitely setting up a bar and club out of the trailer at the trash content crew.
Tiki bar.
Yeah. This is gonna be.
So, do I need to design some trash content shirts?
I don't know if we should go that far. I think we T-shirts
and Sharpies, bro. We're good at all.
Or just some stickers. We sell stickers pretty easy.
Yeah, we sell our stuff, and then we just the trash content crew compound. It will be our area.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We can have like a flag, like you said, maybe some stickers for trash content, but then it involves everybody, their own merch.
Yeah. We're basically going to create our own little, pirate tent city. Shanty town with, we'll run the generator in the big
start calling it Chaz.
So you're going to have a generator
inside.
Freaking homeless camp there.
Yeah, it'll be
It's going to be a Viking compound, so everyone has to have a beard.
Yeah, seriously. It's just going to be people.
I'm good with that.
Well, by that time, Wasey can have a beard.
Oh, I'll have a beard, but I'm going to be starting to grow a beard the day I come to your house.
That's what I'm saying. By that time, you should have a beard.
Dude only needs 2 weeks. He'll have a beard.
Yep.
Fact. Bottle rocket.
Grow a beard, donate a beard to you, grow another beard. It's fine.
Yeah, it off.
So
that car looks like it's pretty cool. His bottle rocket car.
It is pretty cool. That hashtag, by the way, has 271 videos and 63 channels on it as of right now. Yeah, it's pretty big deal.
It's also tagged on Facebook. It's also tagged on Instagram. It's also
on Instagram. It's different on Instagram. It's 2022, I think, or 22 or something like that.
Okay.
Because No Name Nationals was actually, I think, already taken for something.
I've been tagging No Name Nationals on Instagram, just No Name Nationals. So I don't care.
When you type it in and look for it, the one that comes up with everything is.
Is he doing this every year from now on? Is that the plan?
I don't know yet.
Guess we'll see how it goes.
It's a YouTuber event.
How many fist fights?
I think it's gonna be fun. I'm sure there will be somebody fighting there.
I don't think it's gonna be that serious. All the people that I've seen talking about,
there's always gonna be somebody.
No, I haven't seen anyone that is taking it that seriously.
There's always going to be somebody. You give me enough liquor, I'll be that somebody.
I'm hoping it's just going to be a party and everybody having fun and nobody.
Everybody's getting a wheel bearing through their windshield.
Everybody's talking shit to everybody, but it's nobody serious. You know, that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'm all really serial. Come on now.
I'm there for a good time and a long time. I'm going for both.
So did Destroyer say if he's coming or not?
We're going to have to kick our ass out the next week.
He's taught. I heard him. He knows about it, but I haven't heard if he is for sure on board.
Because if he is, you definitely got to call him out.
Well, I need to get with him and see if we want to do a call out. He said I don't want to race him, but I've already talked to my Mustang guys, and they said I do.
Of course, you're Mustang guys.
People.
Yeah.
He said,
I asked him what I need to do to give him a good race.
On it.
Apparently, all I need is a tune, an E85, and it's.
Well, and to stay away from the crowd, you know, because that's I know you Mustang guys. You like to go straight for the crowd.
Yeah. Mustang boy.
I'm a Mustang boy.
Oh yeah, I love that video. He did the Hellcat Boys too. You see that one?
Yeah.
I'm so glad they done that one.
I'm really hoping they can't afford to get near a Corvette.
Well, the thing is that they're just renting those cars. I mean,
or finding somebody to let them do
I'm sure
it.
they got plenty of money.
I don't think they do.
Have you seen the one where they're telling people on TikTok you don't want to race me and all that?
Yes, there's so many good.
It's like, dude, you would get smoked. They don't know shit.
I've seen like the thumbnails of them, and I can't even bring myself to look at it.
Good.
Apparently, they get off stage everywhere they go.
Listen,
I was playing that Mustang boy so bad,
dude. Or to make them more famous. I will click on the ones that Brailsford does because I feel like that's Brailsford's ones and they're different. But I refuse to go to any of theirs where they
are they rappers or something?
They are.
They think they are.
I wouldn't consider them rappers.
Well, I don't know. They look like they would be.
Yeah, but they don't actually rap. They sing. So they're
no. They rap. They have rap videos. You did not go far enough down the rabbit hole.
I'm not going to.
Dude, dude is like, I don't know why these people are famous. However, I'm a fanboy.
I would not say fanboy. More of a
every
stalker.
one of their videos.
Okay, stalker. However you want to classify.
I mean, I'm just saying, if I get an arm's reach, stabbing might happen.
Jesus, I don't want to be around you, dude. You seem like a nice
violent.
You're freaking busting out O'Reilly's windows, threatening the children of the manager.
It's a really good time as long as you're behind him. You know,
watch her not the antagonizer.
Yeah. You just watch the carnage in front of him ensue, and you're just like, my friend.
I mean, I've had some anger issues. I'm just saying.
I wasn't sure. All I heard is you'll have a good time if you're behind him, and I just kind of tuned out at that point.
Wow. Got your eyes all sparkly, did it?
Oh,
yeah. I'm staring up over here.
Oh, somebody fell now.
Uh-oh.
Who do we have here?
Snyder right there.
There you go, Snyder.
Do you guys have any half-fast garage stickers?
I do not have any half-fast garage.
Well, I got one up there. I'm special.
Shocker. Dude, those ones came out so bad.
Yeah, I get it, man. I'm not trying to help
friends out.
Please didn't show that already. It's your month now.
Oh, it's blocked my thing.
It's my time of the month.
Your time of the month, buddy.
It is. Yep.
The whole month.
I mean, I've been quite bitchy because I've just been outside the whole time.
Hey, it fits in this month too because it's cold as shit there, right?
The last 2 days, I have an 8-foot drift at the edge of my driveway. I got snowed in for the last 2 days.
Damn.
And we just had the plow come by. The plow had to go by 20 times, backing up and going forward, backing up, forward, and just taking a little bit each time.
Why weren't you out there filming it? That would have been a good video.
Well, check this out. We don't have anything on the ground, but we canceled work and school tomorrow because we're going to get significant ice tonight.
I got in trouble because I didn't go to school today for college and shit because I had a fucking 8-foot drift in my driveway. They gave me shit
man.
for it. They're like, "Why are you here?" I'm like,
"You got a shovel, don't you?"
Yeah. I mean, that's how it goes. You gotta plow it out. See, that's
back when I went to school. It was drifts uphill both ways.
Yeah, and then we like freaking out,
barefooted and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why today I spent 7 hours on the 57 Atlas to try and get that tractor fucking going.
There's his YouTube link, Street Fox.
Hey, Bad Tree, I'm most likely going to be running an E85 in my Mustang.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think of who I need to sub to.
Facebook tell me that I can't put a link in chat.
So
sometimes it does that.
I text my buddy who actually used to race with the guy who owned the car I bought. He said the biggest tire they put on that Chevelle was a 33-21.5.
Damn.
It has a lot of wheel well.
Yeah, I can.
That's a little meat.
That blue one in the picture.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the cheap tires.
Yeah.
Oh, they're only like $700 a piece. It's fine.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I don't need concept of the weather up there, Mongols. I know it's just cold.
Yeah, Mongols. You just have to say north.
See, the coldest place I've ever been was Afghanistan, up in the mountains there. It's stupid ass cold. Stupid ass cold. But I don't like it cold.
I'm gonna say Fort Drum, New York was the coldest place I'd ever spent time at.
Well, it was negative 36 degrees.
Yeah.
It wasn't that cold.
Weather up here is pretty cold.
Not that cold.
Thanks, Mongrels, for the 67 slowly coming together. It's
what are you saying there? Detroit isn't as bad as Iowa, but I'd rather be in Iowa.
Weather-wise, but I hate Detroit. So
yeah, I don't much care for Detroit.
I'm hard weather.
Well, I like livestock and farming and stuff.
The problem with Detroit is Detroit stopped liking Detroit a long time ago, and I think that's the biggest issue.
Well, it's corruption and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
You can blame that on just like
there's corruption everywhere.
None of that.
Not like Detroit. Well, yeah, like Detroit, but Detroit was exceptionally bad.
I don't know.
This is the most racist place. I swear to God.
Yes, I agree with that. I've been to Alabama, Louisiana, all that stuff. You go to Detroit, not Michigan, but Detroit. They're super racist here.
Yeah, I hate it here.
I would say everybody. Most of the people I've met, not everybody there, but I'm sure somebody's not. But it's pretty racist here.
I'm sure somebody's not.
I'm just going to stay off this conversation.
It's just, you know what, I like farming communities and stuff. I just like that lifestyle. Yeah. So I'd just rather live somewhere more rural.
Well, come buy some of this land down here, but it's not even, we don't even get snow that often.
Oh, I have farm fields all the way around my house. I have one neighbor.
Hell
but
yeah.
Mostly it's rice and beans. So the mosquitoes are horrendous.
Oof.
Oh, yeah.
Occasionally I see a field when I'm driving around. I mean, it's not much, but
yeah, we don't have many here, that's for sure.
Yeah, I heard stories.
Going and doing donuts in, which I get in trouble for a lot.
It's not bad. How long was you back there, bud?
Well, if I stand on top of my house, I can see 5 miles away.
Yeah, it was an awesome place at one time. Some of the architecture that
be right back
was awesome. Sure, hurry back.
Leaving?
Well, and I'd say like farmland.
I don't know who's in charge.
Farmland's good. I agree with that. Problem is around here, like last 5 years, a lot of the old farmers and such that I used to be friends with and stuff either died or moved away, and now all these people with big money from the city come out, buy these farm places and fill it with all their toys, and they don't want to talk to you. They don't want to help you. They don't
That's how it works, man.
I hate that. Like, because I used to, my neighbor, I remember like he was in his 80s and such when I was a young little kid, even
yesterday.
Like just a few inches shorter than now. I used to go and have tea with him and coffee and share stories all the time.
Yeah, the guy across the street moved out here from the city next to a farm and has called the city on the lady about her goats and chickens like 15 times a summer.
So
like, he moved right next to it.
We have a guy that he bought a nice piece of property. It's like 3 acres, and he didn't own any of the farm ground around it. So when the farmer died, that all got sold off to a guy. that developed it. So now there's 40 homes, all these big McMansions, and they kept yelling at that guy because he owns 3 acres in the middle of everybody's single acre McMansion. And they said, well, you got to put up fences. So he went and picked up like any piece of sheet steel he could get off of any old barn and built a 14-foot tall rickety fence all the way around his property. And it just sits right in the center of this brand new housing area.
Nice.
It's like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I respect that, dude. I love that.
Good for him.
Well, it's like we have that problem with the Navy where they sell land around the bases, and then people buy it, and then they bitch about the planes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Loud.
We had that. We had a racetrack closed down this year because the racetrack rented out an unused airport runway. So the racetrack was working with the runway, working with federal land and stuff, and they had all their permits and shit, and everyone around there was complaining, and they got it shut down. They got the racetrack shut down on an airport because of the noise.
Wow.
And they only ever operated on Fridays and Saturdays.
Yeah, it's ridiculous how terroristic Karens can be.
Yes.
Hey, do you guys see the chat?
Especially the male ones.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Ken's.
Cletus,
Ken's and Karens.
If channel always losing subs from YouTube, would new channel with another IP be better? Lost as many as 3 to 40 in a week. And don't got any mini as is. Don't got any as is. There we go.
Where are you putting out Street Fox? Like, how many episodes a week or a month or?
I have the same problem, Street Fox. So.
Well, the problem a lot, but I've been getting lots of views.
And that's the thing. A problem you'll run into is when the majority of your subscribers are content creators, that YouTube does not like that.
Yeah, it's a red flag.
Yeah.
When I sub into a channel, I always watch at least 1 or 2 videos, and I hit like on several of them to try to keep it in there.
What I think one of my biggest problems is a lot of people that support me, which I really like. The people that support me, they're 99% content creators. So I will have a 93% subscribed watch my videos and then 6% unsubscribed. So it's like YouTube never pushes my video out to anybody else but who is subscribed to me.
See, mine's opposite.
Yeah.
Now, mine is a strong only subscribers watch.
I got, I think, 40% subscribed right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to look to see where that is on mine.
Dude, that V22 short that I did just hit for a 3rd time. It's hit and died 3 times now.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. Like, videos come back and stuff. Like, I have a snowmobile video from last year. That's just this last month has gone me like 20 hours of watch time.
Videos I've seen that, but shorts normally when they die, they stay dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a couple of my shorts are still
TikTok.
This is not what this is supposed to be.
My dad thought a good idea was a 1 hour long 2-barrel carburetor build video, and I edited it, and it was like an hour and 45 minutes long. Somehow I made it an hour. I'm like, nobody's ever gonna watch this. And it's got thousands of views. It's so stupid.
It's always
I have a lot of old stupid. Back when I used to have like a gaming channel, I have so many videos that I thought were so stupid and shit, and like I didn't try at all, and they have like tens of thousands of views.
That video Duddy just did with that 68 Barracuda was 2 hours long, and it's at 20,000 views already. That was like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago.
For the watch time.
Yeah, it's terrible. I mean,
21.6% of it, or of everybody, is not subscribed to my channel.
I guess this does not want me to share this. It's hard, Diabolical. I don't think it's going to let me share.
The last
I don't know what's going on.
Days, my audience in the last 28 days, 88% of my viewers are not.
That's a TikTok. Let's see what it plays. Maybe I can hear it at least.
Listen here, dickhead.
3.9% of my viewers are female.
Get that?
Yeah. We won't go there.
Yeah, I've seen
the ladies like me.
The ladies.
Don't worry. The majority of them are in their 40s. It's okay.
How do you guys flip subscribers from unsubscribe to subscribe, or how do you get your viewers to like?
Well, that's up to YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're obviously not getting anybody that's not a subscriber watching your video, that means YouTube is not putting your video out there.
Wait, what?
My highest traffic is suggested feed for all of my videos. So I actually am lucky.
Yeah, but if out of the people that watch your stuff, Watch time from subscribers.
I love these videos.
All right, guys, you ready?
Not
I hope it's the Hellcat.
I
No,
can't
it's
do it.
the
I
race
can't do
one.
it full screen, or it won't share. So we're going to do this screen here. So,
bro, you literally do not want to race because I can get any car to beat any.
Listen here, dickhead. I'll give you a minute. I'm just filling you in on a little car that you definitely don't want to smoke on. So you're gonna hear.
G-body.
Yeah, baby.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Was that a rotary?
There it is.
I don't know if you can read.
Going.
That's a
All
John.
right,
What's
if you
his
want
name?
some.
Bro, you literally.
Andrade.
Andrade, thank you. Yeah.
I could not take that dude seriously.
Well, there's another good
guy
one.
full of tattoos. I could. I can't take people seriously a little bit like that because they're like, oh yeah, I got my tattoos, and I'm like,
Mongrels, don't bring up the Mustang. Them dudes.
when you slept.
I almost had to sell my car after them dudes made the Mustang video. And I just got it. I'm like, well, shit, I just got the damn car. Now I got to get rid of it.
Yeah,
Go get a vet.
Mustang
boys.
Hey, I have some of those too. Those exact. I gotta throw on the 67.
It's for the El Camino.
Sweet. Well, listen, fellas, I gotta jump off of here.
What? Why?
Later, half-ass. Nice meeting you. Finally,
Yeah, man.
in one of these deals.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. It was fun hanging out with everybody. We'll do it
Yeah,
again.
nice meeting you, man.
I got more time.
I gotta
Later.
say though, Jason's got a fucking hell of a backdrop. That's
Oh, yeah.
killer.
Yeah, it's my garage, bro.
Here in my garage.
I'm in the fucking basement.
Now these Lamborghinis behind me.
Y'all take it easy now.
How going, bro?
All right, later, have
See you, bud.
So I do have a question for you. So Jason,
6 inches.
the Edelbrock behind you is real though, right?
Correct. There's
Okay.
an Edelbrock and there's a Holly.
I'm just
right
like,
here.
that looks too real. That can't.
Yeah, yeah, that's all real. My little man that my son made me that says "fuck you" on it.
That's.
He made that.
I mean,
he's going to welding school.
I was hoping he wasn't like a 7-year-old. That would be weird.
No, no, he's 20, but he
Let's go
pretty
for more
much a 7-year-old.
It's like your 7-year-old goes hard there, man. I'm just saying.
Cletus, I'll have to come back down, and me and you we can recreate the Mustang video.
Oh, you're gonna get some big
We'll put up some- We'll get some toilet paper cones and put in our hair. Toilet paper.
Yeah, I got long enough hair to do it, and I put my grill in.
Yep. Go grab my
I'll braid my beard and put little beads in it.
Yeah.
We'll put some aluminum foil on our teeth.
Get some tattoos.
There was another
Drawings.
TikTok video out there of somebody challenging him to that. They did that whole race thing. It was like, my car I can get any car. And this guy's got like a tubbed Skyline with chutes on it and everything. And he's like, I will go anywhere, any place you want to be, and takes like a stack of like $100 bills, throws them on the hood for however much you want to put down. It's just like,
That dude
dang.
ain't racing nobody. Get out of here, man.
He's that guy everybody knows that says, "Yeah, I'll race you."
Yeah, they're gonna keep
in a field.
Yeah, they're gonna keep. Yeah. Oh no, I was talking about our race you on a dirt track. You know, he probably wouldn't know what a dirt track. Them boys would know what a dirt track is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People racing on dirt.
They say the Mustang boys, but I don't even know if they're Mustang boys. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah, it's not even.
They're
They're
Hellcat
Hellcat boys now.
Yeah,
I don't even know if they're all that.
They grew up. They graduated to Hellcat.
Yeah.
They killed themselves.
The next they're gonna be the DR1 guy.
What's it?
Well, yeah, I hope they don't get a Chevy, but
They're gonna.
I think they're getting a Subaru next.
They're getting so many views.
They
on
definitely
that
are
crap.
not. They're definitely not getting a Subaru or a 350Z.
They're getting the 370Z.
I mean,
I'm a
I
Stevie
thought
boy.
my channel was retarded.
Okay, so
But
what they
apparently,
actually call
I didn't go
themselves.
that far to become that successful.
So the worst part is everybody calls them
Yeah,
Island
you really
Boys,
got to go over the
but
detail,
they were already
brother.
trying to be rappers before that, and they
Oh,
call
boy.
themselves Kodiak Red and Fly Soul J.
Oh my God!
So Big Block, we can recreate it, but let's do it with
Nice
the
hat,
Subaru.
Schneider.
Do it what?
Do it with the Subaru. Recreate
The
the
Subaru.
Mustang video, but with the Subaru. And we go, I'm a Subaru boy. I'm a Subaru boy.
Then you got to hit the vape.
Got the blow head gaskets.
Blowing these clouds like my head gaskets.
Hey, it's perfect. See, we can all write this. We'll get famous.
I got a piece of shit car.
Yeah, Adam Sandler. Piece of shit car.
Leak more.
It never gets me very far.
And now we're going to Adam Sandler's.
I was going to
My
say,
friend puked
Adam,
in the back.
Ouch, ouch.
Adam might have a problem.
Spring, yeah.
Oh,
Fuck you, car.
Hey, go.
Yeah, that's the best one. You fucking shit my horn.
Hey, how many Fox bodies were out there at that
junkyard? You were going to button hook.
I think we've seen about a dozen.
Oh yeah,
it was a lot.
And I'm sure he's selling Fox bodies for cheap. There isn't even a 4-cylinder one out there.
Being brainwashed as a Mopar kid my whole life, my dad always did tell me if there's one car I was going to build for a drag car, it'd be not the GT, it'd be the bare bones 5-liter with no options, not a convertible, as light as it possibly could be.
I know.
So that'd be the one to start with.
Hey, that's what I just bought. I bought a base model GT, no leather, not even the big radio in it. The lightest one.
Yeah.
What's up, motorcycle boy?
What's going on? I'm a motorcycle boy. I'm a motorcycle boy.
This is why they're going to exist forever.
I'm a rap boy.
Oh, so here's the best part.
All they need is haters. Haters to keep them alive.
Not that anybody should contribute to them, but I went down the deep rabbit hole and actually went and found their actual YouTube channel, which is like some weird production company that they go by. And YouTube has officially checked out on their videos because the amount of crazy racist hate that is in the comments is gold. I mean, it's just like, I just sit there and I read the 11,000 comments of pure just like, wow, I didn't still say that in the comment sections on YouTube.
You need to get some dreadlocks, dudes.
There you go.
I want cornrows. I want cornrows.
Cornrow your beard.
My sister knows
cornrows with the grill.
They're not that
cornrows,
awesome. I
aluminum
had
foil.
cornrows. They're not that great.
You had what?
Or some
now?
gold leaf. Yeah, gold leaf in the grill. Yeah.
Let's circle back around to wasted with cornrows.
Yeah. No,
Wasted with cornrows.
So when I went to join the military, they said I couldn't go up there with long hair, and I had long hair, and but it was still months before I was going to leave. I was like, I want to cut my hair. They're like, well, you can't go up with it just hanging out like that. And so I had my friend; she put it into cornrows for me.
So Street Fox, you gotta get a hold of Big Block. It's a private junkyard. One of them is, the other one's not, but he can get you some information. And
yeah,
I know
it's in
out there.
Northern Arkansas. Yeah.
Yeah, I know 113 and I need to go back over there with you and do some more videos because there's a lot more cars and it was great. It was a good time.
Heck yeah.
So Brian, you were saying you put cornrows in to go to
go to MEPS.
Go to MEPS. Okay.
Yep. So I went to MEPS in cornrows.
I went to MEPS with a mullet.
Yeah, no, they weren't hearing my long hair. My hair was like
inside.
down to my shoulders, so it was.
That was mine, but I shaved it before I went.
Yeah, I had the mullet down on my shoulders too.
Before I shipped out, but this was like 3 months before I was supposed to ship out.
Wow.
I was not willing to be shaved head at that point.
Yeah, well, I went in 3 months early. I didn't shave my head either.
I shaved my head. Now, I don't want to pay for the first haircut because I heard you had to pay for your haircut. They didn't give a shit. My hair was shaved. They shaved it again.
Yes, they did.
Oh yeah, it's getting shaved. They don't give a shit.
And then I had to buy a razor, and I couldn't grow hair on my face till I was like 23. I couldn't grow it at all. So I'm there at 18. Training with the razor, the plastic blade. I had to take the blade out and just use the plastic to shave like everybody else.
My hair would go straight until it got down to like the bottom of my ears and it'd go straight back up. And every time I'd put a hat on, I had like a bowl of hair around my hat.
So when
I started going bald at 24,
I had to shave twice a day.
Yeah,
and if I didn't shave twice a day, I ended up having to get a shaving waiver because people would just yell at me all day. Did you shave today? And it's like, yes, I shaved. Go shave again. All right, shave again.
Fine, I'll shave again. But what's up, John?
Well, Street Fox, this yard or whatever is probably 2 hours from Mississippi from
it's 2 hours from Memphis. Yeah.
Yeah. Horn Lake, like Memphis, like tip of Mississippi.
Yeah. Tupelo is I'm 2 hours from Tupelo.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're running 4 second eighth mile to 22nd eighth mile.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You can find a car to compete against as a call out if you want. Find somebody comparable to you, and then the bracket is the equalizer.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
stay consistent. Yes.
You know, work on, you know, if you've never been racing, maybe take that opportunity this summer to go to a couple local track time test and tunes.
Nah, just
they
show up
usually
and
run
send it.
a street class that same day.
The cars will be inspected before they go down the track, right?
Right,
Yes.
yeah. And there's going to be some shit brought here that people think they're going to race, and it's not.
Yeah, they're not going to get on there.
So I don't know if the Volvo is going to make it.
Like,
it'll be fine.
We just put out that transmission or that drive shaft safety video yesterday.
Yeah.
And that whole reason was if we
So
put
what do you
this
have
out
to do to
here,
your drive shaft?
if you're running drag radials or slicks, and I only know quarter mile rules because I'm a quarter mile racer, but if you're 1399 with slicks or drag radials, you have to have drive shaft safety loop so you don't pull a bolt your car.
I think
so. But if I'm running street car, it'll be fine. So
the whole clickbait thing prevent horrific U-joint failure with safety loop technology.
Well, and that's another reason you live your life 1/4 mile at a time.
We show you how to make one for basically under $10. You just go to your
Don't forget about family.
Machine shop.
Yeah.
Full family.
Yeah, no, your car isn't going to be fast enough. Well, unless you turbo, it isn't going to be fast enough to run into any real issues.
We'll see what we really do. Like
I don't know.
I might run it on the track just to see what it'll do because we won't really know.
There's going to be tons of power there that ain't going to be able to put it down.
No, that's going to be the deal. Because you're going to have a bunch of street cars that have no business being on the track doing call out passes, and that prep is going to go to shit.
It's like Lunar Outlaw wanting to call Tony out with the Supra with the V8 in it or whatever. But
so once
you ever see that car, it's just hazing the tires all the way through the gears.
Yeah. You can always run it.
You're going to pick on that CL 175.
Do what? Big Boss?
I said, I think you're going to pick on that 175, that CL 175.
It's going to be the other way around. He has more than double the horsepower of the mine.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Hey,
no, his is stock.
I'm in the single digit horsepower.
So let's
all
pull
about
the engine
gearing
stuff
too,
out.
man.
Let's pull that engine and stuff out and put that Ninja engine in.
No. Nope, that ain't happening. I ain't touching that.
Nope. You know, some of these guys.
Perfect since the day I bought it.
Some of these guys might bring a car that's half a second faster than you that you're going to outrun because they don't know how to react to a tree. How many people are going to leave when they see the green light come on?
Well,
you're going to leave before that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Listen,
you know, when I'm as soon as that third amber's coming on.
Yeah, I'm going.
Because it takes your brain half a second to tell your fucking foot and the linkage to the carburetor to work or the whatever fly by wire.
Hey, I'm pretty good on the Xbox about hitting that button.
That's why the old time slips used to be 0.500.
Yep, they did.
And that's when I started was back then, but now it's triple zeros.
And it's only eighth mile, man. A lot of these cars, like my car, makes up all its speed. The Z makes it all up in the later track, the short track.
Yeah, a lot of these cars that are coming are street strip.
Yeah,
you know, street strip cars are cars that you can take out to cruise night and you can beat down the quarter mile with it.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of you know, a lot of people are running 3 speeds, right? It depends on your rear gear. Now you got guys with five gear, 6 gear manual cars. Now those kind of 8th mile cars can go run around out in the wild, but you'll never see an 8th mile car with 3 gear.
No,
going to cruise night.
Hey, what are you talking about?
So
pretty sure that's how I wiped out my cam.
They're running a sportsman tree.
Yeah, sportsman tree, and then if you want to do your call out racing, you can go off arm drop, flashlight. You can go pro. You can go sportsman. Cool. You can add links, take links. It's all up to who you want to race. You know, you guys work it out.
So is there going to be kids there? You know?
Yeah, kids get in free that are under 13. It's a family event, so this year underwear race might have to be.
That's what I was.
That'll be later on.
Well, and I know
after everybody gets a little.
Just bring some wrestling singlets and just race it out.
But only bring.
There might be the "I'm on fire" race at midnight.
Some jock straps.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing something like that, where you're yelling "I'm on fire" and just running.
Help me, Stuffwithcleatus! Help me!
But then I heard somebody earlier when I was in the chat about staying at the track. Yeah, I believe they do have. Well, actually, I know they have RV spots. And
and they have shower houses and stuff too.
They have on-site shower houses. So,
I'm
gonna ask a couple of
it's
the
going to
Memphis.
be October. Throw your 6-person tent up.
Whoa.
If you want to
Site's
get
in Missouri though, so it's not gonna get that cold.
okay.
No.
Well,
It's gonna
October
be,
here. It's
and in fact, the area that's going to be,
55
it's
at
going to
night.
be depending. It could be either cold because it's just like Arkansas weather. It could be either cold or you could be sweating balls.
Oh yeah, the end of September it's gonna be 90 degrees.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so our
So the
idea
trailer-
was
the
Be
trailer
prepared
has
for both
AC,
because it could go the other way too. It could be fucking cold.
Well, my cousin
What's up,
that
Ron?
runs that Schultz Sign Company business, and you never know if you get hooked up with them. Sometimes I print the shirts too.
So
But-
apparently, I need to get him to make us a banner. Did he make that flag above you, or
There you go.
did you buy that already?
The flag I owned already.
Okay.
That's made of Chinesium, probably.
Yeah, that's an Amazon
I'm guessing.
special there.
Yeah.
I got that same one.
But we were talking about we can get RV delivered to us in Iowa here, and it's like $115 a night, and we got a
you can
group
rent
of
an
people
RV.
coming
Yep,
down.
yep.
You know, really. And then I go, well, why the fuck do I want to drive a house 9 hours when down there they got them for rent too, and they even deliver them to where you want to stay. So I think I've seen some pull behinds for like $115 a night that sleep 8 people. Wow.
Yeah, that's what they do with the NASCAR races. They rent an RV and have it sent to the track.
Yeah,
I think it's a little more than 100 for an 8-person, but it's not much. I think it's like 250.
The site I seen was like 115, one was 145.
Oh wow.
But I think this is like Airbnb. These people own these themselves. And,
Yeah, it's like an Airbnb. That's right.
Well, even at 250, you could split that up pretty quick if it's going to sleep
with 8 people. Yeah. Well, then we looked at the Airbnbs in that area, and
should be pretty cheap.
People must be going into the ghetto and buying shit cheap and going to Kohl's or whatever, and just putting all the modern amenities. It looks great. But if you look at the picture of the house on the outside and you zoom out, and you see
that's all Sykeston pretty much. Sykeston don't have much there.
It looks beautiful.
I'm just saying it's
Look
only
right
2
here.
nights at the most. I can sleep in my car.
I'll sleep in the car, sleeping bag. I don't care.
Sykeston has the drag strip.
I like that bag on the truck, so.
Sykeston has the drag strip. Lambert, and I think that's a trailer sales.
Oh,
There's nothing
Lambert's,
in
yes, Lambert's, man.
And
Everybody
then
gets
there's comments in some of the no-name national tagged videos where have you looked up the crime rate down there? It's like 1 in 23 people get robbed. And
that's where you
why
better
wouldn't
sleep
you
in your
move it
car.
to
I don't think they're going to
Charlotte?
be robbing all us down there. There'll be a lot of people robbed.
You know, Charlotte's got
I'll
a
be
high
chilling.
crime rate too, right? So, like, just because you're from there, you're
But if
used
we're
to
all
it.
in a group and a community together, I don't think they're going to be coming in there and robbing us.
onto
all.
the track, and
They might get one of you.
I think it's more if you're staying at a
Look at-
hotel.
Look at the
something
group
like
of people that are going to be there. A criminal doesn't want a hard struggle.
Be glad it's
They
not
want an easy
listen.
opportunity.
A lot of them will be on.
Listen,
So.
listen.
And if CP Tool Addict's going to be there,
Yeah.
We got to talk CP into going. Yeah, call CP out.
If this Huckleberry comes
There you
into the trash content compound and thinks it's we're gonna have a fun night, boys.
Might scrap off my bib then.
Let's go, CP. You got to go to No Name Nationals. Bring
Throw some of
something
the
race.
Iowa haymakers, man.
Yeah.
Let's see what you're gonna do.
Hey, he could just come down and play with one of the cars we got laying around.
Hey, you come race the Volvo. You're gonna be welcome.
Give him a big old bear hug.
I think we got a smart car. He can race.
I'll go ahead and sit on him.
Hey, you could race Big Block's new Mustang if you want to.
I'll bring a smart car. You can race that smart car.
Ooh. Smart cars are not fun to drive.
Hey, you could hop over to the east side, drive a rig, and pull an extra one of our cars if you want to race and convoy with us.
Nice.
If we have spare cars. Right
Yeah.
now, we only got none of them that work.
Yeah, that is the problem.
So have you heard about this No Name National CP?
Yeah, I've heard about it. I've had so much stuff going on. It's like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, and I
No,
know
it's
the year.
it's pretty far out. I mean,
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter though. You got to start stuff like that. You got to start early. You know.
oh yeah,
8 months. You got 8 months.
Yeah,
That's
for
what I'm saying. It's pretty
inaugural
far
minute.
out. It's hard to say, yeah, I'm going to go if you don't have something already in the works. You know what I'm saying?
I have seen some of the shit boxes that are planning on going. You can build something really easy.
Well,
Yeah.
I can drive my pickup and probably do all right.
Yeah.
Or something that just was announced, like, what was it, 3 weeks ago?
I was going to say, it hasn't
there's
even
already,
announced
there's already, I think, 50 channels pre-registered already that paid cash to be there.
I'm pre-registered, but I'm not racing. I don't think.
How much is the entry fee to go for pre-rent or
$75.
$75 covers it all.
That covers
Burnout.
you if you want a grudge race, bracket race, or do the burnout pit, or go in
Or
the car
just the show itself.
Yeah, I'd like to
And there's a
have-
mini bike race too, which you would be hilarious on that.
So I've got big plans. I got this two-wheel drive truck I got given to me. Now I'm looking for a body for a 66. I'm going to transplant a body onto that 66 and then build a LS motor on it. So
That's big plans right there, buddy. You can do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
have
got the tools.
not have to mess with it then. And I decided, man, I got this here. What am I gonna do with it? I'm like, well, I'm gonna take the body off and I'm gonna put a good body on it.
Yeah,
there you go.
You know, I'm gonna put something that's awesome on it instead of having that piece of shit 2004 on there.
Yeah,
you know, it's already half rotted off anyway. So you know, it's like this will be. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do this yet with any of those trucks.
You
So
can
Yeah, that's right, Street Fox. No, you don't have to have them to pay, Street Fox.
But I don't think you'll get your money back if you don't hit 500.
Yeah, it's no refund. You don't have to have them. It's just taking a chance if you don't have them. But there's
I'm
plenty of
pretty sure
time to
I
get
can
them.
500.
You'll
Hey,
be fine.
if you guys
That money will go into probably putting it on the next year. You know,
there's a Filipino person that will literally you get 500 subs in one live stream. So
Yeah, just so you can show that you have
that's
that
a
many
problem.
subs.
Like I mean, they'll come in there 250 at a time.
Yeah,
through there. Hit the,
you kind of got to be automotive though. I mean,
I'm not.
I mean, motorcycles, tools, stuff like that. But
Well, hold on, where'd she go? She's somewhere up here. I'll find her. This lady right here could probably help you.
Yeah.
there you go. There you go.
Back again, huh?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like,
Well, let me go click on her profile.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Street
I
Fox,
mean,
I'll be running.
you'll notice that your views don't change, but
Shit
at least
car.
everybody-
Yeah, well, that's not a requirement. The requirement.
Views is not a requirement, as I saw there.
Yeah, it's just subs. Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Have
saying.
not a single video.
500 subs, that ain't a problem, dude. That's like $20 to the Filipinos.
Exactly. Yeah.
So worst comes to worst.
Dude, I mean, $20 over there, that's like $200, dude.
It'd be nice to get some Filipinos.
And do they faithfully watch your channel still, CP?
No, you don't get the
You don't get watch hours. No, they don't get watch hours.
That's a different guy you got to
That's
pay for
extra
the
money.
watch hours. Yeah, that's a completely different.
This isn't like a hooker where you're going to get satisfied, okay?
No happy ending.
You're $20.
Hey, I believe.
What about a happy ending?
I believe 5 good videos with a hashtag No Name Nationals will get you to 500 subs if you've got good videos. Like I said, my one video, 1.5 or whatever, I picked up over 50 subs in 5 days with that hashtag.
You did, dude.
And it was pretty junk video.
I can tell you how to get you get big views and get a lot of subscribers. Just go to vidIQ, pay the $10 a month, search for a good title. I'm dead serious. This is legit. You go to vidIQ, search for a good title that's going to be highly searchable. Put it in your description. Do the shit like you're supposed to. Make
Titles
a
and
good
description,
video.
they're important.
Thumbnail.
Thumbnail. Do all. I
definitely.
mean, do the work, boys. That's how you do it. You want
There
500
was one guy got like 400 in one day, and then Uncle Tony's buddy got 1,248 hours.
Yeah, but Uncle Tony says a word. I watched Uncle Tony do a live stream on paint drying on a block with 700 people watching it.
Hey, man. I
That
was
was
in there
entertaining.
and said, hey, I'm just here to see how many people are watching this shit.
It was ridiculous.
Tony's
I'm guilty.
name drop Bad Tree Productions like tons of times, and it doesn't even help.
I was about to say his name dropped me a couple times.
Well, you are above 1,000 though.
Hey, dudes.
Oh, yeah, but
I haven't been watching your channel. I shared out your channel and 3 little shout outs. Did it do anything?
Oh, actually, I've been losing subs, so.
it seems like when you're,
know why.
when you're doing the live shout out, nobody wants to go away at that moment.
Right.
To look your channel up. Even though you can. I mean, we know you can. It still plays.
You know who
they
shouted
don't want to leave it because they're
Somebody
too
shouted my
involved in
channel
wanting
out,
to
and
be
I
in
got
the
like
comment
73 subs off of it. It was
You know, what's the subscriber?
Oh boy, what's his name out of Oklahoma there? Damn it.
Some people's channels they don't go jump over and subscribe. That's all there is to
Yeah,
it.
you're right.
It just is what it is.
I know.
Well, and then you got to provide something that somebody wants to watch too. You can't just be told to go watch something. Somebody clicks on it, they watch it a little bit, and they're like,
I'm gonna name drop Midnight Road Garage right now, guys. If you haven't went over there and subscribed to them, go over there. Yeah, everybody here is probably already subscribed to you, bud. Sorry.
I feel like if you the size your count now, judging by what I've seen from people over 500,000 do, I feel like if you name drop somebody's name on your channel and you have over 500,000 subs, you can expect somewhere between 1 and 7,000 subscribers. Which I don't. The percentage on that is very. It's like so. Like my channel compared to their channel. When I give a sub, if you're going to get like 7 subs, that's a fucking win.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. The first time you dropped mine, I think I got like 10 or 15.
Soundman, who's got an excellent channel, name dropped us in a video, and he has 250,000 subscribers. We gained 46.
Yeah,
but I'll take this. I'll take 7 good subs over 40 subs that ain't gonna watch.
Exactly. Yeah. 40 subscribers, 40 subs that religiously watch your channel and comment and interact. Yeah, that's
worth a lot.
I'll pay a Filipino for that.
Yeah. You're gonna pay a little bit more for that then.
Yeah, that's not the $20 Filipino. That one.
No. Well, we did our Facebook page secondary to the YouTube
they may
channel.
Expect a green card.
We're almost to 1,000 people on that now.
Hey, just to be clear, CP, I don't think you're getting satisfied with $20 no matter what.
There's no spit on my hand.
Yeah. No, when you go to the corner and the girl says she'll do anything for $20, you'll do my LS swap.
$20, you cheap ass.
I mean, I love the Filipino people too, guys. Don't kid yourself. They're great people.
My buddy Kyle's wife is, and her whole family was there for that Pacquiao Mayweather fight.
Yeah.
The whole family. Like the kitchen just was cooking for 12 hours.
Nice
That's
people.
all they do is just, they're excellent people. And at the end, Pacquiao lost, right? But they all thought he won because he never got knocked out. They're so fucking happy. And like,
I got a buddy that lives over there. He got a mansion. I mean, he's got motorcycles, cars, a mansion, and he's got $30,000 a year he takes out of the bank, and because he
depends on where you live though. Because I've looked at the place. I'm like, I've heard that before too. But if you live in the city there,
he lives in the city. He lives right outside the city actually. But
it's like the same as
he wanted some land. But the difference is he can't actually own anything over there because he's not a citizen. So his wife owns it. One of his wives anyway. It's like 2 over there. So
makes sense. Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm gonna step out for a bit. I may jump back in just a little bit.
All right, buddy.
All right, I'm rolling out too, guys.
Better keep up the content, brother.
Later, guys.
See you, Jason. Take it easy, bud.
I'll see you next time.
Have a good one, mate.
All right.
Yeah, you too, brothers.
Have a good one.
Oh, it is good.
We're just losing all sorts of people now.
The one thing that about this No Name Nationals, and I think I've said it before, is I hope that if you create the content and you get to that threshold of the 500, that you just don't stop.
Right.
Well, I don't think you would, because especially if you got something cool, even if it's not fast, it's just cool. It just looks good. It looks like even a shit box, if it looks cool, it sticks out.
Man, I can't drive a fast car.
I'm just saying, all these other channels are going to be, taking video of it, especially if it's something that sticks out. You know what I'm saying? So it's all this exposure.
You're telling me I should bring the fair lane.
I just know there's a ton of dudes that are probably bracket racers or whatever that are interested in doing this to meet a bunch of people.
I mean, how bad can these vehicles be to go down the track? I mean, what kind of safety regulation do we?
HRA's website has all the safety rules.
As long as you're not fast, it's not that bad.
But you don't want to leak water or transmission fluid. None of that shit's acceptable. So that could be a lot of money if you.
A lot of tracks say zero coolant, but have you ever been kicked off when you ran your street car with coolant in it?
I've never had anyone check to see if I had coolant in the car. Or
don't use a bottle jack to lift your house up as your drive shaft. Shit like that. I mean, use common sense. Think not about just yourself. You can be as dumb as you want to be. But what about the guy in the lane next to you that's got a family because you want to be a derelict? I'm just going to send it.
Not only mess up their
stand
car,
it on the side.
Right? Not only mess their car up, but if you actually hurt somebody, that'd be cool.
So. It is a possibility. Let's hope it doesn't happen, but shit happens.
Yeah, I think as long as people are being negligent. I mean, don't run like a true shit box down the road.
Wrap insulate around your transmission so it ain't leaking down.
I feel if you're leaking out of every orifice and it barely sputters, and
I can't help when it decides to put 6 neutrals in the transmission. I can't do anything about that.
As long as it don't puke all over the track, you'll be okay.
I can't help when my 4-link becomes a no-link and goes right out the back of the car. It's just these are things that happen.
But if you show up with PVC pipe and purple fucking glue for your roll cage and shit,
we can do that.
We can't. So you're telling me the Schedule 30 freaking twist-together pipe is not what I want to use?
You have to use the black pipe.
Damn, you're not even using Schedule 40?
No. You get the white pipe, you just got to spray paint it black.
There's about 17 street elbows in this cage.
There's a lot of elbows.
5 unions.
It turns out I'm putting nitrous in there or whatever. It's more fuel.
They used to do that in NASCAR.
In your PVC. In the frames.
Yeah.
Darrell Waltrip claimed that during qualifying at Talladega that they had a 50 shot of nitrous basically, and then they used to soak their intakes in nitromethane overnight. They thought it atomized.
Motorcycle.
Yeah, there you
go. That's some real conspiracy stuff right there when you talk about soaking your intake at night.
Yeah. Does it work?
Witchcraft.
The extra 10 feet of fuel line though gets us 2 more laps.
That is a real thing.
Except you got to go through tech and they'll check all that stuff.
Well, now they do, but for a while before they figured it out, I mean, it doesn't get put into the rule.
Richard Petty didn't become the king of NASCAR because he was doing it right.
It's only cheating when you get caught.
Richard Petty ran like 200 race seasons a year.
We had 2 people leave too. So.
They ran a huge schedule, so that's kind of.
And again, it's only
he had to win. He had talent.
But. It's only illegal once they make a rule for it. If there ain't no rule,
that's how you know you're a legend.
Yeah,
if you don't get caught.
Now, did you hear about the new Gen 6 fines? $500,000.
Yeah,
$500,000. Yeah.
What's the entry fee?
What's up, man?
No, not the entry. Well,
I didn't hear what you were saying.
So the Gen 6 car, there's one manufacturer that sells it to every team.
Yeah.
So here's your Toyota, your Chevy, and your Ford nose cone and bumper.
Pretty lame.
Basically, every part gets built by this one company. Now, if you fuck around with it and shit, $500,000 penalty.
Do you remember when stock car racing was stock cars?
Well, now the Gen 6 actually is more stock car than the Gen 5 because how many cars are running with an independent?
They're still running NASCAR though, right?
With 18-inch rims. No cars are getting 15s anymore. Nobody's doing any of that.
They're
solid rear action
races.
They're
still doing stage races and
yeah,
it's all stupid. I don't care what car you run.
They destroyed the old van of the 80s, 90s when NASCAR was in its heyday. Like when I was watching it religiously.
The first
96 is when it started dying.
They just need to let him go back to cheating, and it'll be
that was way better back then.
Well, look at Kevin Harvick only has 1 car to take to Daytona because there's a parts shortage for this manufacturer of all the bodies. They have 1 car for Speed Weeks. Carl Edwards wrecked 5 cars at Daytona in Speed Weeks, in 2012. So to not have a backup car at Daytona.
We'll tell Harvick not to run the Clash and make that car a speedway car.
Well, you could with this new Gen 6 car. All you got to do is the gearing and change your spring rates and shit.
Then he has 2 cars then.
Well, the rear spoiler, they were going to run lower downforce now. So it went from an 8-inch spoiler down to a 3-inch again, like what it used to be when it was small.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Blades back on top of the cars. That made it more fun.
I did like watching the race where they had was it Daytona where they did the dirt race? Is that the one where they?
Oh, Bristol.
Bristol, yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
I would like to see more of that. If you know what, if they did that hell, I'd be fine with Rod. I'd probably come back with more
the
NASCAR.
the SRX or whatever, Tony Stewart's Racing League. That I liked that. I watched every one of those this year. That was good.
Well, you go back far enough, Daytona was a dirt track.
Yeah, well, it was a sand track.
Sand track, yeah.
Well, I watched the Daytona dirt or the outdoor or the indoor races they have for outdoor, whatever, the motocross races. That's why I like about Daytona. They put that stand down on the track and do all that.
I like the testing tune days. Those are awesome. You get to go into the infield and go talk to the pit crews and all the crews, see the cars. Those are. I lucked out when I was down in Florida. I hit Daytona just on a whim. We decided, hey, let's go take a drive, check it out. We've never been there. And they were having testing tunes. So they're, come on in. So I said, that's great.
It's funny. When I was a little kid, you seen that little lake in the infield.
Yeah.
And it looked like just, some country lake, kind of hatchy edges to it. And now you see it on TV and it's all groomed and manicured and there's no boats going through it anymore like back in the day.
I think they need to bring back board track racing in a dome.
That'd be nuts.
Yeah. Murder Dome.
Jesus.
I'd watch that.
There's still one left.
I'm with you, dudes.
It was rebuilt though.
Trans Am Racing, I'd watch that if they brought that
Nick
back.
said they're doing a dirt race in LA this year. It's asphalt, isn't it? The LA Coliseum.
That's going to be this weekend. That's the Clash. They're going to run 4 heats because it's a quarter-mile long and you can't fit 43 cars on the damn thing.
I'll tell anybody this. I used to watch a lot of NASCAR myself, and then just like everything else, it just kind of got a little diluted. If I do watch any racing lately, I really enjoy watching dirt track sidecar motorcycle racing.
Oh, dude, that is good stuff.
It is. You want to see some guys race some stuff? Yeah.
Yeah.
I stopped when this legend hit the wall.
I don't know. I don't know now where they put their balls at in the sidecar when they're racing, dude.
They do. They do those dirt on the oval, but they also do like I guess road course type stuff or like motocross type tracks with
Are you talking about the ones with the hat, the side hats, dude?
Yeah.
Like dude, those guys.
Yeah, pretty much anything that they race regular motorcycles on, they race something with a hack with it, whether it be enduro racing or road racing or flat track oval stuff. Oh, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That and then trophy truck asphalt racing.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Have you ever heard of Torque Fest?
Yes.
You should come to that 113.
I'm not sure what
it's
that is.
Torque Fest is like pinup girls, 50s vintage, all that shit. And they rent the Dubuque, Iowa Fairgrounds.
Girls,
and
I'm in.
Yeah.
And
that's everything I like right there.
They dirt track
Girls,
motorcycles
down
at the event. They have a dirt track motorcycle
Where's
class.
it at?
Where Dubuque, Iowa Fairgrounds.
Is that a flat track race?
It's got some degree of banking, but a lot of people's are flat-footed on the ground sliding.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's not a lot of banking.
You better the one
some.
in Peoria. The one in Peoria is pretty cool. I think it's kind of like that too. They do the flat track nationals or whatever.
If you go through my Torque Fest 2019 video 113, I got some drone footage and some of the motorcycle racing in that video. So
we
you get an idea what it's like.
Do you ever see them racing on the Isle of Man? That's insane.
Yeah.
That's nuts, dude.
Holy
How many
crap.
people have died doing that?
I don't know where they put their balls. Like, how do they ride with the balls that big?
I don't know. What's driving each side, man?
I don't.
Dudes, I've determined that their balls are so huge that they're automatic. They remove them, but they reattach them after the race.
Somebody holds on to them while they're out racing.
Exactly.
Is that why their flag looks like that?
They're so big that they just need to be on the island with them and they connect Bluetoothly.
Yeah.
What about in Japan outrunning that 50-foot wide log that chases you down a hill?
I've not seen
that.
You've never. Oh my god!
What's up,
They get like a
Japanese
redwood at the top of a mountain. And they get a bunch of dudes in just shorts and they let the log go, and then everybody just runs. And dudes get,
that might be a bit extreme for me to watch.
Yeah, I'll be googling that later.
Yeah.
Some dudes are trying to ride it down. It's like the Barbie Jeeps in Texas going down that hill. Everybody eating shit.
Have you been to Anamosa to the hill climbs? Bad Tree?
No.
No,
I got a bunch of buddies that have. I'm a loser, dude. I haven't.
Anamosa, it's not as good as Mount St. Helen, or was it Mount Helen?
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
Not Mount St.
Back about 1988. Yeah.
They ride down Mount St. Helens.
Pikes Peak? Is that what you're thinking of?
Pikes Peak?
Hey, Pikes Peak's right there to me. It's actually in my backyard. Well, Pikes Peak, Iowa. The first one.
Yeah.
Not the famous one.
I've been to the Pikes Peak race. That's kind of, well, obviously it's not a spectator, but even watching it, it's kind of like, that's not, that I don't get excited about that neither.
Once the elevation, it's like the tail of the dragon when I went on that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And 100, wait, no.
Pig Trail's
113 switchback 90s. And you're in a mountain, and I'm like having anxiety the entire time.
I think Trail in Arkansas, one of those things where it's a lot more.
We have way better roads than that.
The Pig Trail in Arkansas is awesome.
It's okay. We have way better roads than that.
Than that one?
Oh yeah, that is. I don't like that road. It's boring.
Deals Gap, the tree of shame.
Way too much straightaway on it.
I like the Pig Trail.
You'd be climbing around that like a baboon, grabbing all kinds of motorcycle parts.
Highway 123 in Arkansas.
I wore the pegs off the bottom of my bike on the Pig Trail.
It's got some nice tight corners on it, but like I said, check out Highway 123. It's way more fun.
Okay,
way less traffic.
It's not well. Granted, it doesn't take much to lean the KZ over, but I mean,
yeah,
the KZ. It was still. I had no rubber left on the bottom of them when I got done with that running. You know,
that's when you know it's a good ride.
Oh yeah, no, the bottom of my Vans and Hind was all chopped off too.
113, you do the dime test to the sidewall.
Dime test to the sidewall.
To see how far you actually lean when you're riding. Like
there's nothing
if you
left.
go to
how a dime won't fit.
Well, there you go. You ever go to a bar and you see a bunch of strips?
Oh yeah,
on the back tire.
Mm-hmm.
I worked at Cycle Gear. I can't tell you the amount of ones that I've seen.
Yeah, all the tires that wore out in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. And they come in and go, I need something really soft because I hit the corners really hard.
Right.
I always like Metzler's myself.
I know I don't lean I'm a chicken shit. I don't lean mine over at all. I've got
Metzler's and Continentals.
M95.
I used to be back in the day. I couldn't.
That's a straight line bike.
I just cruise on a motorcycle. I don't race at all.
I hopped the rear peg with Nanny on the back of it, drug the exhaust, and skipped over. You know,
mini bike.
She wanted to kill me.
I started on an SL 125. I was on dirt all the time. I was always on dirt. I was always on. I tried doing side by sides. I tried doing four wheelers. Something about a dirt bike was just always safe. Not anymore now. Obviously, I've gotten too fat and too old now. But
well, you can.
I like a good side by side.
Hill climb. I mean,
I love hill climbs. They're amazing. I love it. Something about setting up.
Dang.
Looking up, little puckers.
Shiny.
I've ride that.
Have all that gear.
The Boulevard.
Yep. M95.
Nice.
Yeah. See, I'd ride that. That's a cruiser. I like to cruise.
Nice battery. I like that.
I'm not old enough to ride on two wheels.
Here, look at motorcycle.
91.
You're not old enough to what?
I'm not old enough to ride on two wheels. I make poor life decisions.
Haven't grown up yet, huh?
Nope, and I don't know that I ever will.
I got the bug right now. I want to get an 80s
man with an LF in a Z.
I want to get an 80s VFR.
That's a two-seater with like 6 airbags for 2 people. I need that in my life.
They got jackets now, wasted town.
You get airbag, exactly.
You get an airbag vest and shit. You'll be fine.
Get one of them avalanche
down and you look like me when you get up.
Listen, I'm telling you, it's just one of those things I learned a long time ago. I need a roll cage of some sort. I used to do 4-wheelers back when I was a kid, and I did.
I honestly don't feel safe.
I flipped a couple things.
I have flipped.
I was couch ridden for 4 months with a fractured.
I did too.
I hurt my collarbone just hearing that.
Yeah.
I got hit on a moped. That's what ruined it for me for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be anything crazy, but
that's the other thing.
It hasn't distracted me.
Bikes on the street, man. That's one thing. The other idiots that don't see you is a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, in town riding is definitely not. if you do a lot of in town riding, that's where you're definitely not going to like a bike. But I don't ride in town. And,
out on the highway, you got the 1,000-yard scan, you're pretty good. Unless
the only thing I don't
at
like
night
is
the deer hits you.
Yeah, exactly. I've almost did it. I've literally watched the pellets shoot out of the back of a deer and smelt them. I've been so close before.
Out running a storm at night in the summertime, though, there's nothing like it.
Yeah, no, hell yeah.
That's awesome.
So you're saying you watch people's stuff 24? You're not going to get too many subscribers or followers from watching other people's stuff. I mean, I'm sure they, especially if it's mine, I appreciate the support. But yeah, if you do your own videos or you put out videos and tag No Name Nationals, you'll definitely get 500 quicker.
Well, right now he's got 200 subscribers with one 16-second video, from what I can see.
If you're spending,
you can put a video out a month at the time you got left now. Put that video out a month, and you're already at 200. You'll hit 500.
Yeah, you got 200 with one video. That's awesome, bro.
If you can comment on 20 channels a day, then you have time to get out and make content.
Yeah.
Where you should probably be watching about 5.
He's got one short with 7,000 views on it. Hell yeah, that's better than any of my shorts have ever done.
No, I refuse to answer that question on the grounds of incrimination.
Thank you. I mean, on a non-public street, I can give you that number. But...
I have done 156 miles an hour in Mexico once.
Yeah, I mean the only legal number I can say is 150 because I got the ticket for it. I can't say if I was any higher than that.
Now, is that miles per hour or kilometers?
But legally, I can say I've done 150. And
now, on an airplane, I think I hit what? 300.
I like Wasted's question there, Schneider. Was that miles per hour or was that kilometers?
Kilometers.
Kilometers. I mean, I do have a ticket from the States when I did cross the border.
Okay, I'll tell you this. I've done 265 kilometers, about an hour, but I'm not telling you where I did it.
Yeah. So, on the mean streets of Mexico, I rode in a vehicle that did 181 mile an hour.
Ooh, that's up there.
Hey, I once got a ticket for going
180, I think, is the most I've ever been for miles. And
I've seen a shit ton of palm trees turn into one palm tree.
145 all the way twin turbo Corvette, and then I've done about 170 on a Gixxer 1000.
That's
Street Fox. I think you could hit 500 pretty easy.
Once again, I was
you're already at 200.
About 3 1/4 then too. Not as big as that.
Never too good. Listen, if I'm telling you, man, I put up junk. And they sometimes hit, man. The ones that I think are good don't ever seem to do it. Like, I thought the short I made with the freaking finding the syringe needle on the header and all of that, I thought that was going to be one that would take off and be a really good short. No one watched it.
Just find.
I thought these last couple shorts I made would take off.
Just lady out there in a low cut top and just talk about your channel and don't even do. I mean, don't even. You just talk about your channel. Don't let her put a bra on. Maybe get her, work her stuff up a little bit and get her a little hard.
Get a woman with nice cleavage.
Have you seen?
Hey, does it have to be? Does it have to be a lady or?
No, you probably get away with it as a man too. I mean, there's some weirdos out there. Hey, 113. Have you seen the lady that does biker stuff? Biker stuff videos. And she does them like bib overalls.
Oh, yes. I watched like one of those and was like, nah, I'm done with it.
Like 60 and I mean, she's like on
Listen,
I mean, this is such
a you can't unsee that.
Let's just say that those bikes are not the only thing with bolt-on accessories.
And you're complaining because
no complaining. I'm just telling you that's not.
They consider bolt-on though. They're got glue on, aren't they?
He's got an OnlyFans with 13,000 followers on it.
That's really
surprise
me. You talk about somebody making jack, dude. She is making.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me at all.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all.
And 12,999 of them have never ridden a motorcycle before and don't care about it.
Couldn't even get the
tell you,
out of the triple
they're not there for the
videos.
I would rather watch that than Scotty Kilmer.
Well, I agree with that. Yeah. Old Car Guy's video was really good with Scotty Kilmer. That was pretty funny.
I ain't supporting that shit, neither one of them. So
yeah,
I'm curious.
Oh, I would support her if she knew what she was doing, but I watched like one and I
was like, a triple tree. Just giving out some garbage is what it is. All it is guys sitting out like this.
Is the boot gonna fall out? Is it gonna fall out? Can I see the whole thing? I'm gonna watch this whole thing.
Which I'm gonna let you know a little secret. It doesn't, because it's YouTube.
Yeah, I watched the whole video. It didn't.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
That wasn't what I was going with, but it turns out she couldn't put it on YouTube if that's the one that kills.
I know.
When these guys watch videos like that,
I want to have a conversation with these dudes that are watching this shit and be like, listen, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it just stop.
Like, if that's what you're looking
making
for,
us look all bad.
Go to Pornhub or something.
You trying to say these ladies aren't my girlfriend?
Is she?
I don't know.
Maybe she is.
She talked to me on the phone.
Did they call it a
Is she your rental? Is that your rental? Aren't you married?
She might have been talking to a lot of dudes, but I felt important.
Next video of yours, dudes. I want to see Supercar Blondie on it then.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, if guys actually stop watching, like, if these
I have had this idea for a video when I get the Chevelle all done, and I want to dress up in like drag and put like oranges in a bra, and then do like one of those reaction videos where somebody goes really fast and the girl's titties all pop out, and then she's like, "Oh my god!" Like pop the oranges out and have them fall out the window while we're doing 100 down the highway.
I don't. So clear or CP. I see what you're saying, but I've literally put some pictures up on Instagram with literal porn stars on top of my car, and they have not done as good as some of the other pictures.
I don't know, man.
No way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because people know that they know that your normal subscribers know that's not what your channel content is. See,
well, no, that's what I'm saying.
If somebody watches your video, I'm telling you, dude. If somebody watches one person watches your video and they see this and they want to put it in their spank bank, they're gonna share it out to their buddies. Hey, kid, you gotta see this.
Yeah, no, it's just
hot,
pictures,
bro. Like, you need to get over here and get on this stuff right now.
It's just pictures on the old Instagram.
If you did video, if you had a short,
saying,
I bet you do good.
You know, there's a lot of sites out there that are free. Why are you hanging out on YouTube?
Fact. With you with that. No, well, so that was I don't know. I didn't take any video of that whole show, which I probably this was a long time ago too. Yeah. So it was like 2012.
Okay,
so
yeah, it's a while back.
Yeah,
that was a minute ago.
Oh yeah, it was a good show though. Let me tell you.
Oh, I'm sure.
I saw my buddy went to Ron Jeremy gave a seminar on anal. My buddy went and sat in on that. Yeah, it was.
Everybody sat in on it.
Yeah. Oh, it was literally like they were like
this conversation.
5:30. Ron Jeremy's giving a seminar. Come on over, and my buddy's like, "I'm gonna go to that." I'm like, "Whatever, dude."
He's gonna go sit on it.
Yeah.
I want to go sit on that.
A whole new meaning to sitting on a panel.
That was back when porn was where it was supposed to be in the private sector of stuff. You know, I mean, now it's everywhere.
It's so easy to get to.
I saw some wild things in that show that I was.
Remember when you had to like sneak an analog porn mag and check that stuff?
You remember
out?
finding small magazines under log in the woods? You know?
Oh yeah, dude. I had them in my clubhouse. Then you had the VHS
under
tapes.
The freeway overpass.
You had the VHS tapes hidden in the old Home Alone case.
You get your stepdad's or your dad's VHS tape, and then you had to like remember where it was so you could rewind it back to it. So
if you gave a younger man something like that now, he'd be like, "Is it a reflector? Do I gotta twist it? Does it move?" Like
how's it work?
Give it to Snyder, see what happens.
It shouldn't be like, I'm gonna go to YouTube and watch biker stuff. Oh
yeah.
Look at that MILF. Oh,
that's what I'm saying. You're so open to seeing the worst stuff out there.
That
You gotta go find
not
the
a
weird
MILF.
stuff.
She's a gilf, dude.
Yeah, she's
no, she's really not, because I wouldn't touch her.
Okay, I guess but she's a grandma. Okay, she's old.
Yeah,
okay.
I'll give you
a double G ilf.
Dude, it popped up in my feed, and I was like, "What in the hell is this?"
Oh no, I had somebody in this panel that sent it to me.
I don't know who that was.
Oh, I see. You don't send me titties. I got you.
No, it wasn't even that. It was, you can't unsee this, literally. It was a link. And of course, I'm a fucking idiot. So I went, let me see this. And I was like, oh my God.
Hey, dude, it's just,
I have a rule that I don't click on.
She only had like 10,000 subscribers. She's got 110 now. I just looked. I'm like, what the hell?
110?
10,000 when I seen it. She's got 110,000 subscribers now.
I don't know why you're surprised by this.
Because it pisses me off. 27 million views. Like it's just like.
So I was going through some shorts today, and there was a guy making fun of the Island Boys, and he was a big, heavyset guy, and he had some like pipe cleaners on his head, and that video hit like 7 million. And in 5 months, that man has climbed from nothing to almost 20,000 subscribers with 16 videos, nothing but shorts.
Hey,
and it's trash.
Parody channels and parody videos get a lot of views.
Yeah, I just can't do
Everybody doing the same
Good
thing.
parody Stuffwithcleatus videos. I don't know how many views you'll get.
Yeah,
you might get.
I'm still whatever vehicle you do. I'm gonna come down, borrow it, do a parody of the same thing you just did.
Come on, you can't borrow my grill though. That's
I get my own. That's okay. I'm gonna do gold.
Well, I do
It
think
works
reaction
on it.
videos are one of the lowest form of entertainment.
I agree.
It's
Well,
just,
I think
you're not putting in
stealing
any
people's
effort.
content. I can't stand that.
They make different ad revenue too.
Yes, they do.
Well,
oh, really?
The worst ones is the super popular people that don't even actually react. They just sit there blank face, like, "Oh my god, this is."
It's almost like YouTube wants to reward the automotive community. It's like you catch that 45 to 65 viewer in there, which makes all the money. So the ads are kind of good ads are aimed towards those demographic. So reaction videos of I've never listened to Metallica before gets 200 million views.
Who is this Alika you speak of?
I've never listened to AC/DC, and how do you not listen to AC/DC? You never heard it at a stadium. You never.
Have you ever listened to Hayseed Dixie?
What?
What?
Have you never listened to Hayseed Dixie?
Just Mopar Joe asked me.
They
some
are the
AC bands
AC/DC
too.
cover band, and they do everything with banjos.
Really?
Oh yeah, those are the ones that are on the porch and got that
Yep.
that video. That's the one that made him famous on social media, where they did the Thunderstruck with the banjo. Yeah. Yeah.
I love that stuff.
That's actually pretty cool. That was really cool. I didn't know they actually had anything else going on besides that until you just said that now. So that's interesting.
I like people that redo different people's music in totally different styles.
Yeah.
Oh, Leo Frog Leaf Studios. That dude redoes every song into like a metal song, but he plays like the drums, the guitar, the bass, sings it. And he's from Sweden or somewhere like that. So he's got it's funny when he talks, he's got a real it's an accent you can totally tell. But when he sings, it's pretty spot on.
It's like Ace of Base, man, and all that stuff. When you hear him talk,
Social Blade.
No,
Yeah.
It's about a day behind.
It's good for tracking. It's not so good for its predictions and stuff all the
Its
time.
predictions are terrible.
Yeah, if you believe what Social Blade tells you, you're.
Well, it's funny. It only goes off of like your last little snapshot. So at one point when I was getting a bunch of subscribers, it was like, oh, you'll be at 1,000 in 2 months, and now it's like, yeah, next year sometime maybe.
Yeah, I got
What was that one site I was looking at one time?
I've got Mountain
Social
Property
Blade.
here in
Oh,
Central
was it?
for sale.
Yeah.
Social Blade.
Yeah, that's Social Blade.
Yeah, I remember looking at mine now. Let's see.
People
No,
always-
it's
I think
bro, you're
your
chilling.
buddy had me hitting 1,000 in September.
did you see Demolition Ranch? If you want T-shirts made at his factory, if you look into how to sign up
Yeah,
to,
you gotta have a lot of subscribers,
you have to have a minimum of 1 million subscribers.
right?
That doesn't surprise me.
Wow.
What?
I thought I was going to do it anyways, but
I mean, I
Social
can
Blade's
just I'll get that tomorrow.
kind of right. I mean, it's not way off.
They're
Well, they want to
predictions.
make money.
Yeah. As far as my channel's pretty. I'm not doing a whole lot of my channel right this second. So let me.
Oh, Tarek in the house. What's up? They have dick farts.
No, I think that comes tomorrow.
Yeah,
oh,
we've looked
money
at this
aspect.
before.
No, the money's a little low.
Oh, you're a
What's the
a B minus now, huh?
What are you looking at?
This is social.
Social
I'll
Blade.
pull it up here.
I
Let's-
will bet you my channel doesn't even show up on there.
No,
I'm
it
a-
does.
Right
It
now.
does, dude, you're on there.
I'm a
It says I'm
Oh, we definitely got to look
subscriber.
at dudes then.
Look us all up quick, man.
Yeah, we'll do it. Let's see. Now that money's
I
a.
don't want to be embarrassed.
It's. I don't know. I guess that's an average. That's probably right about average for my channel right now. Sometimes it's
Really?
a couple hundred months. Sometimes it's more. Sometimes it's
Huh.
That's probably about right.
You're all the way up there, 300%. Look at you go, bro.
Hell yeah.
What you want?
They
I gotta
say
get more
D's get
subscribers.
degrees, so be
Oh,
Look how old my
Yeah,
channel
dude.
is, though. January 31st, 2009.
59,000 views.
How many views you got? this week?
193 uploads.
569,000 views. I got 193 uploads. I guess I do. Dang.
Take that, Seinfeld.
Go down to the bottom of that page right there, Cletus.
Rookie numbers.
On the bottom?
Yeah, go down to the bottom. Oh, I'll go up a little bit. Go up. Not that. Right in the middle, I guess.
This?
The graphs
Yeah, right there. Where the green, what's that say down? 159,000, and then your weekly average. That number is pretty close to being accurate.
Talking about at the bottom here?
Yep.
Yeah, I find those are pretty accurate.
Oh, these are views?
Yeah.
1,900
yeah,
views.
that's about right. That's usually what I get about. Yeah, in January, that's about what I got last month.
Yeah, they're
usually somewhere around there.
Views, yeah.
That's the only thing I look at on Social Blade, really, when I look at Social Blade. And then I'll kind of cruise through the future projections.
I forgot what there was a website. I forgot to do it.
Social Blade.
You could look and see how much your channel was worth if you wanted to sell it.
Yeah, somebody in India was going to buy it.
Yeah.
Yours was with $2,000, I thought. Yeah.
I'm selling mine right
What?
now.
C plus.
Hey, I'm a C plus too. Hell yeah.
50%.
I think
237,000 views.
Here's why. You're in autos, but I couldn't get mine to rank in autos. Mine's in entertainment.
Mine too. Yeah.
What was mine in?
That's how
Yours
mine
was in entertainment.
Wait, 230 fucking videos.
Mine's in autos.
That's what it says.
That's what it says.
Mine, I do. Believe to tell, I have the same problem. All my videos are listed in auto, but I still get
You
like.
have to make more than $48 a month.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Mine had no category until I started doing shorts and entertainment, and now I'm in entertainment apparently.
That shit. What the?
All mine are listed. If you look at the videos, they're
How
all
do you
listed.
have negative views?
Yeah.
So you had negative 98 views.
And negative.
These numbers are totally making sense here.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
So
do mine next.
28 subscribers a week is what it said.
That's what it was.
I think it's a month.
Nah, man, we get 100 and something a month.
Must be nice.
Back in a minute, guys.
I mean, I've had a couple hundred in like a year.
It's because we don't make them stupid social like community posts about like I seen one today. Usually I get 60
do you know how to spell?
subscribers
That's
this
not how you
month,
spell
and I only
I'm not
get
spelling it
5.
right. I'm like, what am I doing?
Just wow.
Oh, and it won't let me correct it.
Can you right click on? Oh, you can't.
I'm
Oh
trying.
god. Oh god. Sweet
All right,
baby
spell it
Jesus.
out for me. I can't spell it.
FABRI.
Oh, he ain't winning no spelling bees, people.
Oh wow.
Just put wasted talent fab. It'll come up.
It did that. It didn't work.
Fabrications.
B.
Fag.
Oh.
Boy.
Hold on. Let me do this.
Bravo. Romeo.
Hey, I can't spell worth the shit either, man.
It should find it.
It's all autocorrect.
No, that's an I instead of an E.
Where's the damn autocorrect on this thing?
No, you got it. The I is after the R.
Hold on.
I is after the R before the T next
We're
to the
doing
F.
good, boys. We're doing good.
Oh my god.
So
There you go.
after this, you want to look up?
Oh Jesus Christ.
Get out of here,
We
man.
should look up everybody's state on intellectual abilities.
Well, I can tell you, hey, you're in entertainment now.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that happened recently, but look at I'm low ranking in there.
Oh,
You are.
Whatever, dude. You saying C
256
plus channels
uploads.
are bad?
You got negative 13% on your subscribers,
Yep, I'm way down right now.
and you said you make $44 a month, but I
If
guess
I-
you and Battery make the same amount of money.
If I was making anything, yeah. My views are up 9% though. That's cool.
And you had negative 1 subscriber here.
Yep, that has happened more than once.
I got you beat.
Oh yeah, not like it's hard here. Go to predictions and see when I'm going to hit 1,000.
I probably said something bad about somebody.
I should have looked at mine.
It doesn't go out that far.
Don't do it to yourself, buddy.
I didn't even know this.
It says 8 months. You'll be
8
over
months.
1,000.
Okay, cool.
Wait, you can look at that too? What the hell?
Yeah, no,
I
it's
don't
not
look
accurate.
at subscribers.
You got to
and
use
stuff.
those
I just-
buttons, bro.
It's
Yeah,
let
so-
it
In
go.
1,000 days, you'll be at 2,500.
I didn't
yeah,
even
that's
notice
not gonna
those.
happen.
Hey,
I didn't either.
when am I going to hit 5K? Does it know that?
Yeah, go back. It'll tell you that.
It doesn't know, but it'll tell you
just
something.
Go back. Hit the back button, Cletus.
Yeah, hit back.
All right, that works too.
I mean, you don't want to have to try to spell it.
Yeah.
Atkins Bell Battery Productions. Come on.
Arkansas is now the worst. You thought you could spell fabrications.
Yeah, fabrications.
That's a hard one, damn it.
Oh, he's gonna be a 5.
I can't say I'd do any better.
Too much pressure.
Yeah, you'll be at 5,000 in about 9 months or so.
I quit.
Hey, in 5 years, you'll be at 70,000.
Hey, there you go.
I would be halfway in the
10 million
grave.
views.
You just put in 16, 18-hour days and you'll get there.
Dude, at 2 videos a week?
Up that to 3.
I was gonna say those are rookie numbers. We're gonna have to get those up.
No, man. No. I'm looking at it.
Oh yeah, dudes. Here we go. 114.
Channel
Look at the channel earnings he's making.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. That's actually that's better than mine.
Killing it.
Oh, you lost 1 subscriber, bud. Come on.
Today, yeah, that's what it says.
Hell yeah.
I think I did too.
So far, I'm winning that.
So what's this showing me here?
Doesn't have any.
Well, it's because he had his stuff on hidden for so long. Not enough data.
Shows that you haven't pissed off 93 people in one day. Apparently, I don't know.
It's fun. I recommend it.
31 videos. Autos.
Really?
Okay.
I don't think that's right.
That's what it says. Including shorts, though, too.
Yeah.
10%. Hey, you make $58 a month. You make more than Bad Tree and Wasted.
That's pretty good.
For not making any money, you sure make more.
I know.
Right.
They didn't monetize.
You've
so
been
that's
doing
what
good
I'm
on the
better than.
subs in the last.
Hey, how much
couple
money
weeks.
have you guys made? Honestly, though, you guys that aren't monetized, that's that's like, that's what
That's what YouTube's making off of us. That's why they don't want to
exactly.
monetize.
I don't earn money.
problem.
I earn smiles.
Yeah.
That's that might make sense. That's YouTube's 30% that they're showing you.
My video views there, I'm at 98,000.
Who else wants to look at theirs?
That's true. I do have a lot of commercials on my stuff.
Mongrels?
Yeah, go ahead.
See if I can spell it.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen some real 1% mongrels in real life.
He's another
65
C++.
videos.
Even autos.
It's
Look
in
at that picture, though.
Canada, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice. What was mine in?
65
Autos.
Autos.
Autos, yeah.
I want that
65
Bonneville.
uploads.
Look at 6666.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You're ranked that in Canadians.
We never even looked at that. You're a Canadian pop star, brother.
Yeah,
That's right.
oh, mine shows up in Canadians as
So
well.
in 10 months, you'll be over 1,000.
You and Mike Myers
I was gonna say,
sit
are you
next to each other at the Canadian Oscars.
Sparkle Star Sparkle or whatever? What was it from
Star
How I Met
Sparkle?
You ever seen How I Met Your Mother? Robin Sparkles or whatever. What was the
Robin
Sparkles?
Yeah, wasn't it that?
I've left this conversation.
You never watched How I Met Your Mother?
But if it was about fart jokes or a dildo.
Yeah, he'd be there.
So
What'd you say
I'm
about a
trying to
dildo
hit
making
5,000
you
this
fart?
year, and it's telling me I want to hit 5,000 for 4 years and 4 months.
I don't know. Like,
God, damn.
Well, I think we're gonna agree it's wrong.
I think you should invest
So
that.
in 5 years, I'll hit 58.
So here's what it does.
38 million views.
I figured out how this works. It takes your last month of subscribers and then just calculates it out. That's all it does.
I think if you put out decent content, like a year ago we hit 1,000, and then in 1 year since then we hit 3, so we doubled up.
I'll prove you wrong.
So if you just make decent content that
that could be my
we try to
problem.
make people laugh, I guess.
I guess my shit's garbage.
Mine is.
It took us over a year to hit
That's a
1,000.
channel type entertainment.
I'm working on 3 now.
it took me.
Did you put a link to your?
I'm over a year now.
Mouse deterrent there.
So I've been trying to find it. I need to I can't find the product. It's stupid. It's so generic. It doesn't even have its own name on itself.
So all the channels that are similar to mine all have over 550,000 subs.
Wow.
Well, that's good to know. Then that
That's
means
cool.
in that
I don't,
category.
I don't see Cletus McFarlane on the list.
I don't either, but mine's in entertainment though.
I bet his is too.
Then you
I don't
could
like
start
this,
doing reviews, man. Say, I'd never listened to AC/DC before.
What's
mine's in
AC/DC,
autos.
bro?
I'm pretty sure.
I
I,
like-
don't know. I haven't looked at it in months.
Yeah.
We got
Go
Cletus
Tech
and
Schneiders.
I'm a Christian
I'm sorry,
rock
dude.
fella. Never.
You know what you can do is I've never listened to that 400 Pontiac. Let's see how it sounds. Or that 440 Dodge.
I like that everybody's sitting around the campfire right now.
That's true. Yeah. I got plans for a 68 fastback Barracuda with a
My phalanges are staying nice and warm. Thank you, dude.
Yeah. Think about taking my jacket off. Getting a little warm.
I'm thinking about taking my
That's not how you spell it at all.
I was telling you about that big channel that shouted us out early on in our days.
Yep.
But
let me try again. Maybe I misspelled it.
Sound Man Car Audio.
SCH.
You guys want to laugh your asses.
Yeah.
Just turn around and look at your calendar. You have to.
There we go. I had it right.
It's on Mongrels this
fat fingered or something.
Well, you're not as
Another
famous in Canada.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he will be.
You're sitting at the table behind Mike Myers.
At least you're not negative views like Badtree. I don't know how you get negative views. People are like, I'm taking my view back.
You just
What
private
would
your
their
videos.
eyes after watching his videos?
Hey, in 5
In
years,
5 years.
668.
They have 600 subscribers in 5 years.
Hey, you can go to No Name Nationals then.
Yeah, in 5 years.
In 5 years.
Well then.
CP, I'm telling you, it'd be fun to convoy down.
Wow.
Oh, dude, I'm game. I want to
back.
go. Trust me.
She's back.
I'm definitely not scared.
Hey, look, Cletus McFarland's a B+.
What a
Hell,
loser.
I'm right up with Cletus now.
You want to leave Carla
Yeah, but
Zoe?
what's he in Canada?
She's not being naughty
Make her
yet.
Go away. Hey, Cletus.
Yeah.
You want
Where's this going?
Carla Zoe there to go away? She's saying hello.
No, she's fine. They just pop in and say hello. There's a couple of them that do it, but that's all they do. So whatever.
As long as they don't.
Listen, hey, so I had those two that showed up in mine and subscribed to be able to like troll the thing, and then I blocked the one. They still haven't unsubscribed, so I'm like,
it's awesome.
The
YouTube
one
will do
day,
it later.
Yeah, YouTube will delete them later. Don't worry.
Muscle City Madness, when he only had like 193 subscribers, he joined our Facebook page. So I just hopped in there to watch him, and he was working on a 69 Roadrunner live, doing something, switching a carb out. And he goes, "Oh my God, yeah, Badger, you want to hop in here?" He's doing the StreamYard thing. And I hopped in, and he posted the StreamYard link in the chat.
yeah.
Oh.
No.
That was the first time I ever met Horsehead. It was this troll that spammed the N-word, and he had probably like
Oh man,
1,000
We had a guy like that for a while. What he's
yeah,
Hitler or whatever.
He's a little bit of
KKK Hitler. Boy, that guy kept coming in.
Oh,
He-
yeah.
He
later
came on the
that
stream
night,
one night.
another guy came in looking like the Unabomber. Same
Well,
dude.
CP called him out. It was like, well, just come on the live. So we gave him the link. He came on for like 2 seconds, but he hadn't been back since. So
Yeah. You got embarrassed after that. And you know what? I think it's 100% right. Most of them trolls are living in their mom's basement and they're bored.
oh yeah.
Well, it
They
didn't
thought
help.
you were gonna get a reaction.
How did you say it? You were gonna waffle stomp his mom's head or something?
Yeah.
How did it go?
And then he was
I don't
stroking his
remember.
baby carrot. And
Yeah, it's baby carrot. Oh, dude, it was some of the finest off the top shit talking that I've
Bubble, you'll
been a
make it,
part
man.
of
Just
in a
hashtag it.
I
while.
mean, you're not a big fella and you ain't had to do some shit talking in your life.
Bro, like it was just he just turned it on, and I was like, "Oh yeah, get him somebody."
my shit talking is more of a crazy eye and trying to act big.
I told him, I said, his mom needs to stop coming over and making me sandwiches in the morning. I wouldn't get so fat. You know?
I wonder
Well, you'll
what that
get 500
webpage you're
bucks.
looking at about zip ties and bias plies because he swears so much.
Oh, he's getting hammered.
Because he's got the greased and the ungreased
Yeah.
versions.
The Ungrease is on Patreon.
That was one of our bigger videos when he did that burnout to 2020.
Oh yeah.
And I ratchet strapped my Slant 6 Duster to Jeremy's garage. Jeremy had the 360 Dart next to me, and it was in the wintertime, and we melted the snow and did 2 A-body burnouts. And in 3 days, it hit 14,000 views and then stopped.
Oh damn! But at least it was a video and not a short.
His
Yeah.
views- his
But you haven't got any more out of it even till now. I mean, like really?
And it was super fun video too, man. Like,
yeah, Jesus, I almost got as much views as Zip Ties did the last 30 days.
Yeah, Zip Ties hasn't been posting a lot. Like,
oh, he posts one every 2 weeks or once a month or something like that. But I'm telling you, YouTube's cutting his ass up. I can.
Well, and your channel's got a pretty rapid growth on it too. So
Zip Ties has a loyal, what do you call it? Membership base.
Right.
Oh, that's one thing I haven't done with my channel yet because I'm scared to do it.
His Patreons, his Patreons are loyal shit.
I was on a live once, and he hit up the Patreon with, "Hey, come over to this live stream," and these dudes blew up this live stream.
Yeah.
And next thing I know, he's goating these dudes all over the world to go out and do burnouts.
Yeah.
And
it was cool. He actually commented on my video too, which was awesome.
Oh yeah, he's a good dude. He's pretty.
He's actually commented on a couple of ours, so I'm led to believe. Like I said, I don't look at the analytics a lot.
My videos every once in a while he'll pop in the live here.
Yeah. I don't think he's subbed to me. So
he's like in his 50s though, ain't he?
No,
oh really?
Hell no, he's younger than I am. He's
really?
he's like in his early 30s, I think is what he told me.
Oh, really?
Yep. Oh yeah. He's younger than I am. I know that.
I told Jeremy today, I said we should start calling you Peg Finger.
I was on a WhatsApp with him for a while. Me and Robert's garage and
he's missing part of his finger.
Yeah,
if you ever see any of our videos, you'll see the gun getting whipped out and shooting the finger off. It's because Jeremy let his nub finger on camera. So I like to poke fun at him all the time or remind people to use their PPE.
I think Zip Ties, he's up north from me.
Yeah, Street Fox, the gamers on YouTube, they get priority for some reason. They get much more than anybody else.
Territory in Glendale.
See, I tried iRacing on Twitch. I got a rig set up over here. But
Alberta.
How'd that do for you?
I don't remember. One of those.
Oh, no, I had like 14 people would come and watch and nobody from YouTube. And I don't know. It's the wintertime in Iowa and we weren't wrenching too hard. So I figured I never got into circle track racing, but that was like my dream. And I hear so much good stuff about iRacing, how it's pretty close. And I got hooked into that. It's expensive. It's a $30 a month subscription. Then you got to buy every track for $20.
God damn.
So, and then you got to buy. So if you wanted to race, oh, yeah.
Hi, little bad tree.
She's going to be the future. She already has a 65 Plymouth Barracuda, by the way.
Nice.
But,
Carla Zoe came in.
But if you wanted to race a cup car, you got to buy the $15 cup car. If you want to do nationwide, you got to buy the $15 nationwide car. ARCA car, $15. You can spend the guys that do the E-Coke series that have all the tracks, I guaranteed easily $600
So
just to be able to.
All right, boys, I'm gonna roll. I gotta work in the morning, but appreciate you having me. Yeah, listen, 66 more days of having to do that, and then I can do what I want.
Good.
Only 66 more days to Volvo.
Yeah.
Look at that.
All right, guys. You have a good one. Cletus,
Have a
great
good
show.
night,
Normal. CP, Snyder.
Hey, wait
Ryan,
sleazy,
Patrick. Oh, you know me. That's the only way I do it. Mongrels, have a good one, dude. Later.
So 113. Well, I've got you on the screen here.
Yep.
A 2000 Kawasaki Ninja 250. Do you think it's worth the shotgun?
Oh God.
I don't know how much the shotgun's worth.
Depends on how nice
the
shotgun is.
870.
I forgot what kind it is. No, it's a 12 gauge.
If the bike runs and drives and is in good shape, has all the body.
If you don't remember what the 12 gauge is, it's probably worth a motorcycle.
Yeah.
I want an 1187, man.
What's those?
I just don't care much about the 12 gauge, so I don't remember what brand it is or anything.
What's those ones at Walmart that name?
It's G-Force.
Me and CP get taught how to squirrel hunt with 12 gauges around these parts.
It's a pretty cool looking weapon. But anyway, she wants to turn it.
I'd say on the low end, if it's running and driving, it's got all the body work and everything.
It's running and driving. She let somebody test drive it. That's the reason it's scratched up now.
Yeah.
But the big thing is she can't find the title to it either. So it'd be more of a parts bike than anything, unless I wanted to get title, which I don't. But.
That'd be a lot of work to part that out, but you could get your money back. As far as you get,
I wasn't saying that. I was saying for your parts, or maybe to build something. Or
I don't know. I'm not paying for it.
What kind of bike?
Ninja 250, 2000.
Ninja.
Yeah.
You don't want it?
It was the same bike from 1988 till 2007, right?
Well, then I always like free motorcycles.
Okay.
113, is that right? Ninja
What was that?
250, 1988 to like 2007. The Ninja 250 didn't change, or somewhere around.
Yeah, I was trying to remember when the year was that it changed over to the newer body style, and then it went away a few years after that.
Yeah. I always everybody's like, my first bike, Ninja 250, but people say it's too small, and then they go to like a CBR 600 is their next thing.
Yep.
And I'm like, Ninja made a 500. That was in between it. That's
two
reasonably priced. Annie, my fiance, that's what I got her when she had her permit. Well, I started her out on a Honda Aero 125 scooter.
Yeah.
Which was awesome. Then I graduated her. I'm like, I ain't getting a 250. Let's put her on a 500.
Yeah.
You can hardly tell the difference if you've ridden both of them.
You can always always tell a Harley rider in training, they would be riding Harley, but Harley be going down the road, and they didn't have a Sportster because an 883 was too big. They'd have a 250 Ninja. The chick, I'd be like, oh, look at that. We got one in training, boys.
Or anybody that owns a Harley and they didn't have their motorcycle's license yet, and they go and take their test on their buddy's 250.
Yeah.
I took my test on my 750 VFR.
Oh, I took mine on a Yamaha VMAX.
And I planted my foot in the slalom. She's like, -2 points. And I'm like, I ain't dropping this fucker. And they only let you get 7 missed points, and I had 7 missed points. First try.
What?
My buddy rode the motorcycle down there for me. I drove his truck. That's how confident I was.
I didn't have to do the written test. I took the motorcycle safety course.
The riding test is easier on a bigger bike just because usually they had a better lower center of gravity.
They're not as, I think a lot of guys like the 125s because they're so nimble. Because you got to do the U-turn deal and the slalom. And I think that's where the big bike, or if guys came with their cruisers, like their fat boys and shit, that's where they're putting their feet down.
Yeah.
Can't put your feet down.
No.
Well, my bike's like over 600 pounds. That's a heavy bike.
Oh, yeah. Every state is a little different it's quite a bit different for what they make you do. Like in Arkansas, for the longest time, you literally just had to ride around the parking lot and they didn't even watch you.
Yeah.
And a lot of people they were like, did you ride the bike here? Yeah. Okay. You're good.
As long as me and CP have underwear on, we can ride legally in Iowa. That's how loose it is here.
That's the way it is. Well, you have to have eye protection.
No, not here.
Nothing.
Really?
Just underwear. You could be barefoot, no shirt.
Yep, no helmet, no glasses.
You can do that here, but you have to have eye protection. Now, it can be the windshield on the bike.
So when I cross the bridge and go to the Wisconsin, I'd be sitting at the red lights, and then the cop next to me would be like pointing at my eyes, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm from Iowa when they see the plate.
Yeah.
I'd pull into a gas station, buy a pair of glasses.
I never understand what the deal is with eye protection. Like, what is the why?
So you don't get a bug in your eye?
I hit a June bug doing 80 across the bridge one night in the forehead. Almost knocked the fuck off.
If you're driving down the road and something gets in your eye and you can't see, that's kind of a big deal.
You know them little dog dick gnats in the middle of summer, dude? Driving down the Great River Road. I mean, I stop at every gas station and squeegee my visor off.
Hey, I was born on the Great River Road. That's
what you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Them little dog dick gnats come out in force.
CP,
then mayfly around July 4th.
With 2 good eyes. So I don't know if you've seen how people drive with 2 good eyes. You take one of those eyes away and imagine how good they're going to drive.
Perception.
I was always
you don't need that.
You have a hard time keeping them on the wheels. They keep ending up.
I was always told a happy biker is going to have bugs in his eyes and bugs in his teeth. That's what happens.
What's up, pilot?
I'm a pretty happy biker, and I wear a full face helmet.
I wear my glasses. Don't get me wrong, but I just never understood why. I mean, most of the time I wear glasses anyways, just because I'm riding in the sun, and I didn't ride that much. Wasn't riding that much at night because of deer is just ridiculous around here. And a couple of my buddies have smoked them, but I just didn't understand why. Like in Sturgis, I got a ticket for it because I was now when I was going a short distance, I was going to the gas station and a cop popped me up at Sturgis, and I go, and it was like a $50 ticket for glass, and I was like, what the?
Oh yeah.
I was like, what the hell, dude? I was like, I was going across the street. He's like, doesn't matter, that's law. And I'm like, wow, talk about just making money here.
I flew to Florida when I was 20, and my brother and me wanted to ride the Gulf Coast. And he goes, throws me a helmet. I'm like, what the fuck's this? He's like, you're not 21. I'm like, really, dude? You need to be. He's like, and you got to wear pants and, well, not. You just, I don't know. When you're under 21, there's a certain rule of clothing that you have to wear, and you have to have pants on and a helmet.
It's Arkansas, it's what?
In Arkansas, if you're under 18, then you have those. You're required to wear a helmet.
Well, look at Europe. Europe, you have to graduate.
Wear a helmet under 18.
Oh yeah, I actually think Europe has the smartest stuff. We would have way less.
So when you first get your license, it doesn't matter how old you are. You have to start out on under 250 cc's.
You do
and then after so many,
in Arkansas, you had to do until you're when I was 14 to get my license, it had to be 250 cc or less.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna jump off.
All right,
later, dudes.
Y'all
hashtag that no name nationals.
You too.
The video's coming.
That call out.
Since we've been leaving at 2, I think I'm gonna head out too, guys.
I'm starting to feel like Derek.
Have a good one, guys.
What's that?
I said, dudes, you got a car you want to sell? And I was thinking, wait a second, I'm asking dudes if he wants to sell a car for no name nationals. I'm like, what was I saying? Dudes don't sell anything.
I got a third gen Camaro.
Hey, what about the Nevea?
CP, I got
a Corsica.
I might have another 68 fastback.
Later, Mongrel.
You could watch the world burn and put an LS in it.
I really would like to. I'd really like to come up with some big body car of some sort. That's really.
You see, Streetcar Chronicles video yesterday.
See,
I sent him some T-shirts and he opened it up, but he did kind of like a no-name nationals deal. Well, one of our stickers is Jeremy, my brother-in-law on the channel, looks like Jesus Christ.
Oh, welcome.
So we had him holding the BTP logo, and it says, "Thou shall not LS swap." And he looks just like Jesus. Well, when Ryan seen that sticker, because he's a big block 454 guy, he doesn't like the LS swaps. He goes, "I'm putting this fucker right on my car." I've never seen anybody get excited about that sticker yet, except for him. Usually everybody's giving a shit about it. There's nothing wrong with an LS. I'm not saying there is. But...
No. Well, guys, I'm the also header.
All right.
Yep.
Take
it easy, buddy.
Have a good one.
See you later. Y'all done ran the Canadians off.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, they're scared of the dark.
Now it's just us Midwesterners in here.
Yeah.
Well,
Arkansas.
Classic north versus south.
Yeah, we got a split Arkansas, Iowa.
Yeah.
Just south of heaven, right, guys?
Right.
Sure.
I mean, at least for me and CP.
Well, we got misery in between us.
Yeah.
A lot of good fireworks.
There's a lot of Arkansas's got fireworks though too, right?
Oh yeah.
Hey, but we're not my cousin who lives in Oklahoma.
We do now. We do now. But they just started.
Cedar Rapids is trying to fuck that all up for everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, we have casinos now in Arkansas. How about that?
It's true.
We've had casinos here.
We just got
river boats.
And we have marijuana.
Prairie Meadows is Prairie Meadows considered a riverboat or something?
Say what?
Is Prairie Meadows considered a riverboat?
Thing in Waterloo?
No, in Des Moines they have a casino that's not a riverboat.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how the casino shit works here. We got
Wasn't that part of Isle of Capri at one time?
Huh?
Was it Isle of Capri at one time down in Dubuque or Des Moines?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, but I mean, Iowa, they started the riverboat gambling things back in the early '90s or something.
Yeah, that was the loophole that it had to be on water.
On water.
Right.
Yeah.
But then Prairie Meadows is not, and then they have Meskwaki on the only Indian River. Well, I don't know if there's one up.
Well, there's the one in Waterloo that's on land too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the story is.
I'm sure there's certain rules about it.
And then Dubuque moved off the Lucky Joe casino, which was a boat. Then they changed the law, and then they built a shitty fucking on land one.
Yeah,
ours is actually the one in Marquette, Miss Marquette.
Oh yeah,
that boat. They're getting rid of it. And they're getting one that's bigger.
No shit.
Come in.
6 years on a battery pilot. That's pretty good.
My cousin works there.
How do you get a bigger boat for a town that only has 600 people?
Right. That town it employs a bunch of people there too, doesn't it?
Yeah, a ton of people. But like I said before, our area is like the Cancun of Iowa in the summertime.
It is.
It is.
Is it really?
It's a really nice area.
It's fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah,
our population is 900 during the wintertime, and then the summertime it probably blows up to a couple thousand.
Dude, the campgrounds up there, like you can go to all these campgrounds. It's like Wadena has a campground. You can't even rent a spot on it. When I was a kid, I remember going camping there. You can't even get a spot because they're in Claremont has a place too, completely rented out. People, their destination, northern homes or whatever.
It really is just south of heaven, and the pool of the Mississippi that we're on is ranked the #1 pool on the entire Mississippi as far as recreational for hunting, fishing, tubing, jet skiing, just relaxing. You don't have to worry about stump fields. It's 2.5 miles wide where we're at.
Yeah.
It's fucking huge.
Camping up there is hard to get the good campground spots up there because in the summer because they're just not that full.
They call it the driftless area because the glacier never hit. It kind of V'd off. So when you think of Iowa, you think of laser flat.
Right.
But up here, it's all hills and valleys and
Street Talks. I'm going to answer Bad Tree's question here, I think, and Bad Tree can confirm. But he's not saying that all your subscribers have to be automotive. He's saying that your channel needs to be automotive.
Right.
It has to be automotive related. It doesn't have to be.
Yeah, so like CP could fall in that category with tools.
Yeah, tools.
If you're an automotive vlogger, if you're into bikes, go-karts, anything that's got some dinosaur blood in it,
What about EVs?
Hey, they got it too, man. Look at the bearings. Grease is oil.
There you go.
I guess so.
So when EVs say they don't use oil, they're a fucking liar because grease is oil.
Right.
It's true.
Well, yeah, they use them in electric motors anyways. The motors have oil in the motors. I mean, the back.
And all's grease is it's oil with a polymer injected into it. And at certain temperatures, that's where you get your viscosity. I used to sell diesel and gasoline, and I was a manager for a outfit. I had to do a bunch of stupid classes.
I don't know if you guys know what Country Boy Gas Garage is, but apparently his channel got hacked and then deleted. So he's starting over. So if you guys were subscribed to him and want to subscribe again, go hit him up.
Jigging with Jordan, his buddy, and I can't remember his name. His channel had 700,000 subscribers. Had the same thing happen to him, and YouTube said there's nothing you can do to it. And I'll tell you what, if you're a career YouTuber like that and you're that big, that would be the scariest shit ever. He's made it back
because once you hit delete on YouTube,
he's made it back.
It's
you can't
call
information to somebody, or somehow they're getting into their stuff and just deleting it.
Or you get that big and popular, somebody's going to try and hack you anyways. So.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a simple password. So
sure. Now you can turn your 2-step on, and that helps. But
yeah,
even then, man, it can still be done.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely have it on.
I have mine on. Your password should be something that you hate.
Not too many people know that, but I got my password. Nobody.
Wisconsin Badgers.
What is your password, Cletus?
It's 113 cycles.
Oh, now I'm honored. That's a stupid password, just so you know.
Oh man,
that is not a strong password at all.
Yeah, Yappy. Yappy's the guy that got his channel lost. He had 700,000. He's back up to 316, but they helped him his right here. First channel on his page says my YouTube was deleted at 700,000 subscribers, and now we're starting over. I need your help. Subscribe, thank you.
Wow. Country Boy Gas Garage looks like he's back up to 97 subscribers so far. So
the only good thing he had going for him is he had all of his videos saved on a terabyte or on a hard drive.
I was wondering about that.
And so he re-uploaded them and he got paid twice now. So here's the kind of the catch-22, because he talked to YouTube and he goes over it in a video and he says, so I talked to YouTube about it and they said the content's gone. I mean, you're gonna have to upload it, and so then he used Jiggins and Jordan and the other guy, they're treasure hunters and dive, and they collabed with him and got him like 100,000 in like a month. Wow. I mean, everybody pitched in. It was pretty cool. I mean, to be honest with you, but I mean, you lost 700,000 subscribers from 360 down to 316. I wonder what it did to him, honestly, as far as revenue wise.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if y'all knew it, but Bubba hitting on this pretty right. The people with blue wrenches on your channel can do a lot more on your channel than you think. So.
Oh yeah. Yep. I've talked about that before.
The only blue wrenches I have are my father, my brother-in-law.
I have a few. Bubba's definitely a blue wrench. I think Wood Metal Broad is still a blue wrench. 113, I think maybe, but I don't have that many. So
I had to get rid of a few because I think they were dicking around on my channel doing some stuff.
Oh, really? Yeah.
That's messed up. Yeah, if you got anybody like that, time to get them.
Comments that were getting deleted at times, like my one guy, Larry Croft. But here's the thing: is you can also go in if you're seeing problems like that, and you can approve them. And a lot of times in your channel, if somebody is deleting a blue wrench, you can go in for the reviews on your stuff. So I really don't think, like, even though blue wrenches do have ability to do more stuff, it's not as bad. They did give the one thing you notice about blue wrenches, they gave the ability for you to click on the name now and go to their channel and back, which is really awesome.
With my Facebook page, I made a couple moderators. Every time I have because it's a private page, we're not making it to the public because we don't want Alibaba there. Sharing all that dumb shit.
You don't want doggy.
Also, the question that we have is, what kind of car, motorcycle, or wheelchair do you drive? That's all you have to answer.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yep.
And like, by the time I get the notification, because I think I have like 12 mods on the Facebook page, I don't think I've approved anybody in a year and a half.
Wow.
And it's like,
well, then Facebook changed their rules. I know Facebook did as far as the groups. And now if it's set to public, you can't have, I mean, you can still have the questions and stuff, but they could join without answering the questions. So, and then you have to go in and, you can have certain words to hit that if they post something, you can approve it or decline it or get rid of it.
We're closing in on like 800, and somebody said, why don't you go public? You'd get a lot more people. And I'm like, yeah, but we want the real people.
I've got a few groups I run,
what I mean?
But I wish it paid something. Then I would really care. But I do get. There's one group that I do.
Talking Mopars did that video is just 15 seconds long. Chris Albright, he got paid $2,000 from Facebook because it hit 2 million views.
The video, not.
And then they gave him like a $1,700 bonus because it got so many views on Reels, and it happened in like a week. And then my comment saying, no, it's not worth the fab work, just put an SRT4 motor in it with a Jeep Liberty transmission, had 160 thumbs up, and then I had like 80 fucking comments saying, you could put a V8 in it. Yeah, I know you can. But
I guess
I had more reactions and comments on that than when my daughter was born. Which is kind of fucked up.
Let's see here. Yeah, chat is in slow mode. Okay, cool. That's the first time I did that.
I don't know what that means.
It means it slows it down for however long. I don't remember setting it up, but however long you got it set up for, you can set it up for 5 seconds or 1 second or 10 seconds. And people can't comment, real fast or whatever, or just it's going to slow them down anyway.
I don't think we need that right now, do we?
No. I'm surprised there's still 14 people in here. I appreciate everybody.
That's awesome.
14 of the best people on their whatever computer, tablet, smartphone.
Except that one guy.
Which one?
DWW.
That doggy farce.
There you go. Yeah.
We can only comment slow. Yeah.
At least he can spell.
If only.
He's got that going for him.
Ollie. Yeah, he spelled a couple things wrong. That's okay. Flip phone here. Hey, that's cool. Whatever.
Man, it must suck to make a comment.
Yeah.
I found my old slider phone.
Really?
But I never had a cell phone. I went to Cedar Rapids, Iowa to Kirkwood, and my mom gave me a cell phone and said, "Here you go. Here's a cell phone. Pay the bill." I'm like, I never asked for this damn thing, and the first bill came, I didn't pay for it, and the fucker got shut off, and we played hacky sack with it.
Oh, cell phones used to be fucking crazy. Like the price of what you want. It's like I remember when they were charging people like 5 cents a text or something like that.
Oh God, yeah.
Of course, nobody texts. Most people didn't text back then. It'd take you 10 minutes to text out something you was going to say.
Yeah,
I remember saying.
Unless you were one of
why
my
would
kids.
people text? They could just call, and now it's like, why would people call me? They can just text me.
I remember Pizza Hut would go, if you buy this deal of 3 family pizzas, you get a fucking razor from Motorola or whatever.
The razors were great.
Didn't they bring that back?
Nick said his first one was a bag phone.
Man, I wanted to have a working bag phone. Oh, really bad. I thought they did like last year.
I know Samsung has new flip phones that are touchscreen on the.
It's a foldable phone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, they have the ones that fold sideways, and then they also have the ones that fold long.
Oh yeah, I saw the ad for that.
So the ones that fold out, there's like a small tablet. The ones that fold up is just a phone that folds up.
Yeah.
Well, guys,
weather getting bad in Dallas, huh?
Oh really? Oh yeah, they were supposed to get it before we were.
My kids sound like they're giving mom a hard time, so
yeah,
I'm gonna have to go and straighten shit out.
Yeah, I think we're gonna shut this down, dude. Man, I appreciate everybody coming on here and hanging out, and
Yeah, CP this summer sometime we'll get together or something and do a hog fry.
You got to come to his house in April and at least visit for a day or two with all of us gonna be there. I mean,
well, it's not Cedar Falls, Hamsboro, or no. There's an AHRA drag strip somewhere in northern Iowa.
Eddyville is where I go. That's down by Oskaloosa.
Okay.
8th Mile drag strip.
Yep. Dallas announced the other night that AHRA is going to go there.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. And
it's kind of Carl Moyer's lot, if you know who Carl's Chevrolet is. That's or not his lot, but kind of he's big down there for racing and whatnot. He was for drag racing and stuff. And he put a lot of money into that place down there. I don't know what the story is. I've been down there. That's the only drag strip I've ever been to where I've ran on a track, and it was a test and tune night. So I'm pretty green.
April's definitely coming fast, dancing.
Well, we're thinking about maybe going that way, and then I think Mopar Max in Cedar Falls. So if you're out and about in Iowa, let us know.
Yeah, I'm
always get hooked up.
Hell yeah!
Maybe you can
I'll be up
show
your
me
way sometime, I'm sure.
Show me my Stanley 3/8 set sucks or something.
Hey, it does. No, them Stanley
it's not as good as my Hyper Tough. Is that what it is?
My aunt just passed away. I didn't know about it, but my aunt just passed away.
Oh no, the one that bought you the crap set?
Yeah, no, my aunt that was up there by him.
Oh, okay.
Was up by him, Richard Pritchard's wife.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he waved.
Yeah. Well, yeah, boys, we're going to end this. Appreciate everybody that's still in the chat, and everybody that did come in, and everybody that's watching this later on, the 2 or 3 people that do it. We're going to put out some more videos. Subscribe to these guys. You're My buddy here already is anyway. But appreciate you, gentlemen. It's good talking to you.
Yeah. Go to swcmerch.com. Buy some t-shirts.
Yeah, buy that new LSV t-shirt.
Heck yeah.
See y'all later. Have a good night.
Later.